Yeah, my computer fucking sucks. Holy shit. Yeah, this is literally supposed to be my Clip Studio right now. Being open, but it just fucking shut down right away. What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, that's so fucking gay. What the fuck? That's so fucking gay. God, that's so annoying. God, I fucking hate that. Should I? Yeah, my buddy bought me Ultra Kill a couple days ago. Oh, now you finally work. Thank God. Fuck, dude. That's that. Oh God. All right. I just. Yeah, my computer was really slow when I got home from my walk, so I'm just now like having to like still share this link with some people. But I'm gonna be a little more interactive with people today, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little more interactive with people today. I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm really excited cuz today I'm going to be talking about ooh, I don't have access to this certain link anymore. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just going over. I used to be a part of a political group. GOT YEETED. Okay, so I'm basically going over a video. I'm not going over it. I'm mostly just playing these videos in the background. Because that's what I do while I work on my comic. I just wanted to listen to this today while going over this. I think this will be interesting to go over, honestly. Because yeah, no, so I don't know if Legal Eagle will go into this because like I think it just got announced like today that Tucker got fired, right? I think it was just like today that the news came out, but I do wonder if that ends up like having an effect on what they posted. This is gonna be so fucking interesting. Apparently, yeah, apparently this is gonna have a big impact on a lot of stuff. Like the biggest right wing media organization like ever is getting screwed over. I guess CNN is gonna be next. Most likely. It's gonna be next when it comes to being the next right wing media, because I think the guy that bought it is a right winger. So we're still probably gonna have to deal with a lot of bullshit conspiracy theories being spread around, but it's one less one. So and Fox News being taken down is like a huge fucking deal, and that just means they had to get like even more sneaky about their approach. They had to like find new ways of spreading bullshit information about like trans kids and conspiracy theories. I guess that's just the Daily Wire now, though. So whatever. We'll see. What?
Fox News pays almost $800 million to Dominion voting systems because it was going to get screwed at trial. And while this settlement isn't going to fix democracy, it's definitely screwed at trial. And while this settlement voting system...
Sorry, I'm just going back.
Fox News pays almost $800 million.
Okay, I'm really excited for this video today.
Because it was going to get screwed at trial. And while this settlement isn't going to fix democracy, it's definitely going to sting. Yes, the 2020 election is over, and the winner is, well, no one. 3 years and one attempted overthrow of the government later, half the country still believes that there was major election fraud. That's because conservative media outlets like Fox assured them that it was true. Over and over and over again, Trump supporters were told that the election was rigged by Chinese Bluetooth thermostats, or Italian space lasers, or in the case of Dominion voting systems, a Venezuelan algorithm developed by Hugo Chavez to steal elections. Thanks in part to Fox, the election tech company found itself playing a central role in conspiracy theories flogged by Donald Trump about a stolen election. Local governments canceled contracts to buy its voting machines, and its employees found themselves targeted by death threats. In March of 2021, Dominion was sued for defamation.
That is... He definitely didn't quit for moral reasons. No fucking shot. No fucking shot would he ever quit for, like, any actually good, justified reason. So, like, no shot he would quit because, like, he was like, you know what, I realized I did something fucked up, and it was wrong, and I shouldn't have done it, so I'm leaving this news organization because of it. Like, that would be based, but because it's Tucker Carlson, there's no reason he would do anything based for a bit. Maybe. I don't know. People can change. I do for a bit. Maybe. Oh god, my voice. Okay, god, my voice sounds really, really nasally the way I talk. God, that's something I really need to work on. Anyway, I'm gonna press play on this video, and I'm really excited.
And now Fox is cutting a very, very big check. How big of a check? Well, $787.5
Oh my god.
million.
I almost used my fucking... No. I almost used, like, an actual pen with ink on my drawing tablet. What the fuck? That's so funny. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. Fuck. I sound like a frog, honestly. To myself, at least. I don't know, people can change. I do for a bit, maybe. Oh god, no, I shouldn't. No. Rusty, no. Don't do that. Don't go obsessive mode. Don't go crazy mode. Alright, press and play.
Which is about half of the $1.6 billion that Dominion asked for when it filed suit. But remember, the amount of money that you ask for in the complaint is completely arbitrary and always nonsense. That's a whole bunch of libel slander, and it's the kind of settlement that really shows that Fox knew it was going to get screwed at trial. But to figure out how screwed they were, we have to go back to the start of this lawsuit. In its complaint, Dominion pointed to 20 specific segments on Fox which were defamatory and painted the network as desperate to claw back its viewers from upstart conservative rivals One America News and Newsmax.
Did you know that if you own your home, you could install solar panels at no cost? Now,
Oh fuck, I forgot to set my timer.
let me
Fuck.
explain how this works. Everyone knows that there's an increasing demand on our aging power.
It started with Fox's election night call of Arizona for Joe Biden, which provoked an immediate backlash from the White House. Trump's failed son-in-law, Jared Kushner, called Fox CEO Rupert Murdoch directly, and Trump campaign employees began attacking the company online. Soon, Trump joined the onslaught, firing off a barrage of nasty tweets about Fox, as well as praise for Newsmax and OAN. The impact to Fox's ratings and its stock price was immediate, and it provoked a panic within the network's management. And so to win back his viewers, Fox went on the offensive, giving airtime to attorneys like Sidney Powell and Rudy Giuliani. We're going to need more air quotes. More air quotes for these attorneys. To tell lies about vote fraud in general and Dominion in particular. Fox host Maria Bartiromo led the charge on November 8th. The network's own researchers had been predicting for weeks that Trump would lead in early counts of in-person election day voters, but lose ground as absentee and mail-in ballots were counted late at night, the so-called Red Mirage. But after the election, Fox allowed Powell on the air to claim that Dominion software was corrupted by the algorithm, and the so-called Kraken lawyer claimed that Trump's landslide victory overwhelmed the servers, forcing officials to shut down the machines in the middle of the night for dumps of votes for Biden. She even went so far as to accuse Dominion of bribing election officials in Georgia. The company's complaint accused Fox of publishing 20 false and defamatory statements, quote, to make profit at Dominion's expense and at the expense of They went further, saying, quote, facing a threat to its most profitable line of business from other conservative media outlets competing for President Trump's and his supporters' attention, Fox knowingly lied about Dominion in order to keep, increase, and win back viewers, including its most important viewer, then President Trump. Now, in May of 2021, Fox filed a motion to dismiss, where the complaint depicted Fox as a
I can see that.
corporation making a calculated decision to air lies to gain market share. The network's response described it as a warrior for the First Amendment. Quote, the press must remain free to cover both sides, or there will be a free press no more. Fox argued that Dominion had failed to meet the legal bar for defamation of a public figure. Under the actual malice standards set up by the Supreme Court in the 1964 case of New York Times versus Sullivan, a plaintiff has to prove that the defendant either knew that the statement was false or was so reckless in deciding to publish the information without investigating whether it was accurate that it literally did not care whether the statement was true or false. Now, Fox alleged that it had no knowledge that the claims about Dominion rigging the vote were false when it aired them, and it pointed to Trump's allegations about the widespread fraud and the recounts going
Then why would you air it?
in multiple states as proof that the stories about vote dumps and algorithms were inherently plausible. And it also put forward two specific defenses that are often confused. One is the neutral reportage defense, in which media outlets are protected from libel charges when they accurately and objectively report newsworthy claims made by prominent groups against public figures as part of the protects journalists who accurately quote statements by public officials or public documents such as those filed in litigation. But the problem for Fox was that the state of New York doesn't recognize the neutral reportage privilege, and the court had already signaled that it did not find Sidney Powell's ranting to be a fair report of any official proceedings. And for boring legal reasons that I won't go into, it does matter what New York State allows, even though this lawsuit was handled in Delaware. So in December of 2021, Delaware Superior Court Judge Eric Davis denied Fox's motion to dismiss in a ruling which should have struck fear in the hearts of the network's lawyers. Now, it's important to note that courts are obligated to treat all reasonable allegations as true just for the purposes of the motion to dismiss. But here, the allegations boiled down to a sizzle reel of Fox clips, and there was no denying that those things actually happened.
They didn't just steal the election from Donald Trump, they stole it from all of you. There was a fraud in their inducement of all things Biden in order to con you.
In the city of Detroit, witnesses have alleged under oath that ballots were improperly backdated and counted without matching signatures. One poll watcher,
Jesus.
1,000 late unsealed absentee ballots were counted orally, and all of them went for Democrats.
We have evidence of how they flipped the votes, how it was designed to flip the votes.
And while truth is an absolute defense to defamation, there's never been a shred of evidence to back up Trump's fraud claims.
AP reporters went looking for cases of voter fraud in 6 states that Trump has challenged, and they found fewer than 475 potential instances out of more than 25 million votes cast.
Jesus.
Would not have come close to changing the outcome.
Sorry, I'm gonna need to go back to that.
Judge Davis said he
Potential instances out of more than 20.
Jeez, that's not even like a percent. That's not even like 1% of that. Holy shit.
A number that would not have come close to changing the outcome.
Now, being from Delaware, Judge Davis said he wasn't willing to rule as a matter of New York law whether the neutral reportage defense would be allowed. But he did note that, quote, Fox's reporting must have been neutral, not a personal attack on Dominion to succeed in this defense.
How to kill all mosquitoes in the area in 90 seconds. This simple but brilliant trick you can do tonight to eliminate all mosquitoes around you is taking America.
And, quote, Dominion's well-pleaded allegations support the reasonable inference that Fox's reporting was not accurate or dispassionate. And as for the fair report privilege, the court noted that the complaint supported, quote, the reasonable inference that Fox's reporting, 1, was not fair or true, and 2, did not concern an official proceeding. But worst for Fox was Judge Davis's finding that the complaint made a colorable case that, quote, Fox either 1, knew its statements about Dominion's role in election fraud were false, or 2, had a high degree of awareness that the statements were false, i.e. that they had satisfied the actual malice standard, which is pretty hard to do. The court pointed to, quote, countervailing evidence of election fraud from the Department of Justice, election experts, and even multiple Fox reporters who accurately debunked the fraud claims on air.
Joe Biden will be inaugurated on January 20th. To say this constitutes living in reality. And if I offered you a false reality, if I told you that there was an excellent, phenomenal chance that the Supreme Court was going to step in and deliver a victory to President Trump, I'd be lying to you.
Moreover, Dominion plastered Fox with upwards of 3,300.
There'll be
multiple Fox reporters
on January 20th.
They debunked the fraud claim. Department of Justice, election experts, and even multiple Fox reporters who accurately debunked the fraud claims on air.
Joe Biden will be inaugurated on January 20th. To say this constitutes living in reality. And if I offered you a false reality, if I told you that there was an excellent, phenomenal chance that the Supreme Court was going to step in and deliver a victory to President Trump, I'd be lying to you.
Moreover, Dominion plastered Fox with upwards of 3,300 emails explaining that the vote rigging claims about its machines were lies. Judge Davis wrote, quote, "The fact that despite this evidence, Fox continues to publish its allegations against Dominion suggests that Fox knew the allegations were probably false." And so, with a motion to dismiss denied, the case continued, and the parties spent over a year
Nice.
discovery. And Dominion's lawyers spent hundreds of hours deposing every host, producer, and executive at Fox. That's one of the reasons these kind of lawsuits
Dude,
early is because you don't.
I love how it's like it's them trying to cover their own asses, you know? That also eventually just like got them at the end. That's fucking awesome. It's so fucking awesome that like it's them even trying to cover their own fucking ass. That eventually got them. That's so fucking good. That's so good.
Want to get into this kind of extensive discovery. And here, they poured over thousands of pages of texts and emails. They watched a whole lot of Fox clips, and at the end of the year, they came back and filed a motion for summary judgment in January of 2023. Essentially, Dominion argued that there were no issues of fact. Everyone agreed what the factual issues were, and it was just up to the judge to decide the legal implication of those facts, or at least the outcome of several of the main issues, and that Judge Davis should rule on those issues or the entirety of the case without a trial. Now, this is an extremely normal thing to do. It's basically a trial on paper, but it's also one of the most labor-intensive motions that you can file in front of the court. And honestly, most of the time, these things don't work. But remember, Dominion had been collecting evidence for a year. So while it was trying to persuade the court to rule in its favor, it was also hoping to show Fox how unpleasant it would be to actually take this case to trial. The hope was to inflict enough pain by putting embarrassing stuff out in the public that it would convince Fox to settle the case. And most people don't know this, but basically everything in litigation is public unless the judge seals that evidence, which is very, very rare. So all of this stuff could enter into the public domain. And Dominion's motion presented evidence confirming what it had alleged a year before about Fox executives flipping out over the backlash to their accurate report that Biden had won Arizona. For example, from Executive Rob Shaw to CEO Suzanne Smith, quote, "lots of conservative criticism of the AZ call." The next day, Fox's chief White House correspondent confirmed, quote,
Okay.
"We're taking major heat over the AZ call. Our viewers are also chanting Fox News sucks, something I have never heard before."
And they're actually chanting Fox News sucks.
Internal message read, "Holy cow, our audience is mad at the network. They're furious." On November 6th, Fox executives made the decision to cancel Jeanine Pirro's show to prevent her from spreading conspiracy theories about the election fraud. Executive David
Jesus.
Her guests are all going to say the election is being stolen, and if she pushes back at all, it will just
That might be what's happening to Tucker Carlson. Yeah, so maybe he did get fired. If that's what happened to her, then like, yeah. I just find it really confusing because Tucker Carlson is like, well, isn't he like what makes Fox News alive? You know, isn't he like what pays the bills? It just doesn't make much sense to me, I guess. Like, if I'm thinking about this in a greedy way. I guess it's to, like, keep up their public image, but who's gonna, like, replace Tucker Carlson for Fox News? It's Tucker fucking Carlson. I'm glad to see him gone, don't get me wrong. And if it screws over Fox News at the end, that's, like, even better. But I guess I'm just, like, confused on their part. Like, damn. Like, damn. That's fucking crazy, dude. Holy shit. He's gonna be...
Producer Justin Wells confirmed, quote, "They took her off because she was being crazy. Optics are bad, but she is crazy." By November 9th, after the
Nice.
election had been called, management at Fox were in a
I
panic
respect
over
that.
backlash to Fox's Arizona call. Tucker Carlson told CEO Suzanne Scott, quote, "I've never seen a reaction like this to any media company. Kills me to watch it." Scott complained to her team about, quote, the impact to the brand and the arrogance in calling Arizona. She texted Lachlan Murdoch, quote, "Viewers are going through the 5 stages of grief. It's a question of trust. The AZ call was damaging, but we will highlight our stars and plant flags, letting the viewers know we hear them and respect them."
Jesus,
To which
no,
she
you
agreed to the
don't.
plan. Quote, "Yes, but needs constant rebuilding without any missteps." Quote, "Yes, today is day 1 and it's a process." But that process did not include telling the truth to Fox viewers. That same day, Fox rebuked Neil Cavuto for fact-checking false claims about election fraud made by Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany. The next day, Scott and Fox News president Jay Wallace traded messages acknowledging that Newsmax's embrace of lies about election fraud were eating into Fox's market share. Quote,
"What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta tags page by page."
I mean, at the end of the day, it's their business, so I guess, like, in the long run, it's a good idea. Yeah.
Truly is an alternative universe.
Maybe they'll stop being a right-wing media source
Trying to get everyone to comprehend
and start just being, like, a
Yeah,
regular,
sometimes
boring,
even the best lawyers have trouble
neoliberal
representing
channel.
bad clients. And as you probably know, finding
Yeah,
a great
I think
lawyer
that's what's
can
gonna
be really
happen.
hard. Until now, my firm,
Yeah.
15, is not accepting new clients. If you
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen, honestly. Like, they're gonna probably end up having to go towards, like, a neoliberal kind of direction or something. Yeah, I could see that.
ever been injured or just need a lawyer, we can represent you or help you. Because you don't need a legal team, you need the Eagle team. So just check out the link in the description for that. Back to the Dominion story.
He must be
Dominion
so
went out of its way
expensive.
to prove that it could inflict a lot of pain on everyone at the network. It revealed private chats between Fox stars Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, and Laura Ingraham, in which they railed against the straight news side for alienating the audience with fact checks. Quote, "In 1 week and 1 debate, they destroyed a brand that took 25 years to build, and the damage is incalculable." Carlson agreed, it's vandalism. After Fox White House reporter Jackie Henrick put out a tweet fact-checking election fraud claims, Tucker Carlson complained to the group chat, quote, "Please get her fired seriously. It needs to stop immediately, like tonight. It's measurably hurting the company. The stock price is down. Not a joke." But while the text disclosures were embarrassing, that Fox knew that the fraud claims were false was worse. Because to prove defamation of a public figure, like Dominion in this case, you have to prove that the speaker was at least indifferent as to the truth of the statement. And in addition to the internal communications, there was also the evidence that they used in support. For example, Fox host Maria Bartiromo put Sidney Powell on the air on November 7th, and Powell sent her email from the source of her claims about election fraud and false allegations about Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senator Dianne Feinstein. The source wrote, quote, "I've had the strangest dreams since I was a little girl. Most were just odd. Others were clearly predictions. I see what others don't see and hear what others don't hear." And taking a tip from a source who claims Antonin Scalia was killed as part of a human hunting party seems pretty indifferent at best. Between that and the 3,600 plus emails from Dominion fact-checking Fox's false claims and begging the network to stop airing them, Dominion made a convincing case that Fox had defamed it under the Sullivan Standard. So on March 22nd, Judge Davis issued a partial summary judgment in favor of Dominion. While he wasn't prepared to rule on the issue of actual malice, he held that each and every one of the 20 statements pointed out by Dominion was in fact defamatory, which is a large part of the ballgame. He said, quote, "The evidence demonstrates that it is crystal clear that none of the statements relating to Dominion about the 2020 election are true." You know, when a judge writes in all caps that it's crystal clear, that's a bad sign. Or, as he put it elsewhere in the order, quote, "Fox..." Honestly, I think I want that on a t-shirt. And so after this partial summary judgment in Dominion's favor, the only live issues to be taken care of at trial were actual malice, the extent of Dominion's damages, and whether the Fox Corporation, the parent company of Fox News, would also be liable for those damages. And the court also released a mountain of exhibits prepared by Dominion to acknowledge that they had aired false claims about Dominion. In one hilarious email on December 11th, it appears to have dawned on Fox's legal team that they were about to get sued. Quote, "We need to look at all the times Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, Alan Dershowitz, and Rona McDaniel came on FNC/FBN and addressed the questions that were raised about Dominion voting and Smartmatic machines. The potential legal dispute is claiming that we did challenge the narrative being put out by Giuliani, Powell, et al., that the Dominion vote machines / Smartmatic were responsible for switching votes and or producing inaccurate results. Sometimes we didn't, but we're looking for the times we did challenge this narrative. In a moment of lucidity, the frantic executive added, quote, "It won't be shows like Dobbs, Hannity, etc. We need to specifically look at straighter news shows." There was also a slide deck with image after image of executives saying things like, quote, "I watched Lou Dobbs closely for 2 weeks during the conventions. The North Koreans do a more nuanced show." Damn! Oof. The unkindest cuts come from the inside, I guess. Or Suzanne Scott angrily emailing her team about fact checks by Fox hosts. Quote, "This has to stop now. This is bad business. The audience is just furious and we are feeding them material." But still, Fox didn't settle. So Dominion applied more pressure in the lead up to the April 17th trial date. Although Fox definitely helped. On April 11th, it emerged in a hearing that Fox's lawyers had obfuscated Rupert Murdoch's role at Fox News. While the Murdoch family patriarch is the CEO of Fox Corporation, it was only last week that it emerged that he also holds a position at Fox News. This was significant because of the issues of actual malice and the potential liability of the parent company, and Judge Davis was not amused. He said, quote, "You have a credibility problem. I need to feel comfortable that when you represent something, to me, it's the truth." And this was not true. Then Maria Bartiromo's former producer, Abby Grossberg, who was suing the network for employment discrimination, released audio tapes which she claims to have turned over to Fox's lawyers. Here's Bartiromo talking to Rudy Giuliani, who admits that he doesn't have proof of the claims he's making on air.
Whatever you can tell us in terms of evidence would be really helpful. Okay, great. Is there anything you want to make sure that I get?
Exactly what we have.
What about this software, this Dominion software?
That's a little harder
troubling
to tell you right. It's being analyzed right now. I mean, there are a couple of races that have been reversed because the Democrat was triple counted, two already in Michigan. Now, whether that applies for the whole state or not, I can't tell you yet.
This Dominion software, does Nancy Pelosi have an interest in it?
I've read that. I can't prove that yet.
Okay.
After Dominion's lawyers played that tape in court, Judge Davis ordered Fox's lawyers to preserve their communications regarding the discovery failures and appoint a special master to look into what happened. Just more pain. So on Sunday, April 16th, the court announced that the trial would be delayed by a day. Then on Tuesday afternoon, when opening arguments were scheduled to begin, they didn't. At 4 p.m., Judge Davis announced the parties had settled the case and dismissed the jury. On the courthouse steps, Dominion's lawyer, Justin Nelson, announced the $787.5 million settlement, roughly half of the $1.6 billion that Dominion had originally sought. Fox put out a tepid statement acknowledging, quote, the court's ruling finding certain claims about Dominion to be false and touting its, quote, continued commitment to the highest journalistic standards. It did not admit wrongdoing, and so far, no one at the network appears to have gotten fired.
You're fired.
So who won this case? Well, definitely not Fox, despite the fact that the settlement doesn't require them to publicly admit wrongdoing on air or change its behavior in any way. $787 million is a huge figure, even for a company as rich as Fox. And for Dominion, which was valued at about $80 million in 2018, and might possibly be around $220 million in 2022 for the entire company, it's an astronomical payout. And yes, it could have gotten more if it had taken the case to the jury, or it might have gotten nothing. And even if it had won the trial, that might have gotten reversed on appeal. So, you know how juries are. You never know. And on top of that, in any event, any decision would have been tied up in appeals for years, whether they ultimately won the appeal or not. With the settlement, Dominion gets the cash today. And if you're hoping for a corporation to save American democracy by taking out another corporation, well, you're gonna be waiting a very long time. And while the public didn't get to spend 6 weeks watching Dominion's lawyers tear apart the Murdochs and hosts like Bartiromo and Carlson on the witness stand, which admittedly would have been very entertaining, we still got a pretty good look inside the company. And those statements were Smartmatic also suing Fox $2.7 billion and promises to pick up where this lawsuit left off. And Dominion still has multiple pending lawsuits against figures like My Pillow guy Mike Lindell and Newsmax. So don't worry, it's still going to be 2020 for a very long time. But if you have a mustache like Mike Lindell, you should probably shave it off, which you can do with their sponsor. Now, all of you know me as a beard-wearing eagle lawyer, but there's nothing that'll get a jury more suspicious of you than looking unkempt and sloppy. So keeping my neck and cheekbones clean is of utmost importance, or in the summer when I just shave it all off. which is where Henson comes in. For the longest time, I was using razors that have 5 blades and a disposable head, which work.
No,
But at
oh
the same
god,
time, you go
legal
through those
eagle.
cartridges really quickly, and they're
Legal.
insanely expensive.
Legal.
But this is the Henson AL13, a single-bladed safety razor. The engineering that went into this thing is than the competitors. Click on the link that's on, or I'll see you in court.
Legal Eagle is really fun to watch. He's an adorable little man.
Oregon State residents, if you have a utility meter like this on the side of your house,
Davis announced the party. A judge writes in all caps that it's crystal clear. That's a bad sign. Or, as he put it elsewhere in the order, quote, into what happened. Just more. $7 million is a huge figure. Fox. And for Dominion, which was valued at about $80 million in 2018 and might possibly be around $220 million in 2022 for the entire company, it's an astronomical payout. And yes, it did not admit wrongdoing, and so far, no one at the network appears to have gotten fired.
I mean, yeah. Unintentionally, but yeah, basically. God, he's such a funny looking dude. Look at this fucker. So funny. Can you believe there are people like attract? I had a bot, my former boss. I didn't record any of that. I didn't record any of that. I didn't record any of my reactions to that. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. I was reacting to the video. I was reacting to the funny lawyer guy. Alright, well, since none of the same people that are normally on here, probably play some different videos in the background. Let's see. What's going on YouTube notifications? Tucker is gone. Oh, wait, what's Shark doing? Can I just do that? Can I just, like, play his stream in the background? Can I do a reaction to his stream in the background? Can I just do that? I wonder if I could do that. That would be really funny. Can you post that?
Good morning. I'm Peter Davidson. Not Pete, because before 11 a.m., I like to keep it toned down and simple, just like Taco Bell breakfast, with puffy eggs, sausage, melty cheese, and a crispy hash brown and a grilled tortilla. Nothing too wild, just like me, Peter Davidson. Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda?
Co-host?
You're on Breakfast with Peter. You're my co-host.
Are we on TV right now?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Aww.
Hello? My website is broken? Hello? It's over for me? I'm going to die? My death is incoming? I'm sorry guys, but it's over. I hope you'll miss me. Twitter got decimated. No, it got
This meme is very
defecated. Except you have lost. Accept your defecation.
Should I play the Shark stream right now? I feel tempted. I think that would just be content stealing, wouldn't it?
Shark, no? What? Leave me alone. Okay. What? Okay. That's cool. is this? Oh, sorry. I was looking for something like really important.
I think I missed the Tucker segment.
Okay. Sure. All right. Let's talk about something, okay? We haven't done a little wellness check on one of the people who are surprisingly still working, period, and are still listened to. Surprisingly, I know, right? Everybody's favorite, favorite minority, our good friend of the stream, Clandis Owens. Candy.
Alright, I'll play some of this a little bit.
Candy in quite some time, so I decided that it would be a great opportunity to go check back in on her to see if she's doing well, see if she's been taking her pills, if she's been going to therapy, been listening to all of those and implementing them in her life to make sure that she comes out the other end of all of this mess as a better person and a functional person to society. And so I decided
we're gonna play some sharks here.
I found out that the answer to my questions are no. Because the other day, she hopped onto the Bird app. I know, horrible, right? You already know it's going to be terrible. And she decided to ask a very peculiar question. And the question was, can you name one objective thing that has gotten better in American society since women were given the right to vote? Please contain your emotions in this answer. I know you women are too stupid to actually abide by logic, so I will say now, put your hormones away. Dumb women. I'm working on an episode and want to read aloud some of your answers. Civil rights, human rights, environmental rights. Those are like some things that have gotten better. That I find less important. Roe v. Wade passed. I think that was great. Casey passed as well. That was great as well. 100%. That was an amazing thing. The 1964 Civil Rights Act passed. That's like pretty good.
Alright, I think once I get around here, I'll start.
Children have been getting more guaranteed health care in the country. Life expectancy has gone up. More like pregnancy mortality as well as like fetal mortality have dropped dramatically. We got Pokemon Go, and that literally improved walking. All right, nobody improved walking like back in like 1673. The famous inventor Mark K. Walking invented running by trying to walk twice at the same time. Like that was like we haven't had such a big advancement in human society since that point.
That's true.
And I think that's like an incredible thing, if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, we have Unreal Engine 4 or 5 now, and so now every single game will look about the same, but also you'll be like, wow, that's cool for the first like two $75 games that you buy, but then you're gonna be like, can you make something out of pixels that makes my heart go lub-dub with the most insane soundtrack you've ever heard in your entire life? Walk to the Power of 2 coming in 2024. They go crazy. We got every Pokemon. That is true. We did get every Pokemon.
That is true.
That's an incredible thing. We recently reached the lowest point in African American unemployment since African Americans were forced to be employed.
Forced to be employed. Fuck.
I think that's actually super sick. We're moving forward in like homelessness. We're moving forward in like homelessness. Like we're moving forward when it comes to.
Yeah, I think we have the least amount of homelessness nowadays.
So there are like lots of things, and even more that I could possibly name, off the top of my head. But like those are just some things that have gotten dramatically better since women had the right to vote. And honestly, I don't really think. But like the question in and of itself is insane, because the idea that somebody having human rights is conditional upon whether or not the outcome of them having human rights is politically efficacious for me or not is genuinely wild. Because at the end of the day, we could name like all of those things, but she might not necessarily care about it, because I don't know what Candace Owens actually cares about. I genuinely don't know what she actually cares about. I care about all those things. I care about human rights, human dignity, people having as much freedom as they want without trampling over their rights.
It's that.
I don't know what her like opinions are about the world, except for like make as much money as possible. Like honestly, right? And since she's a conservative, obviously she would go by conservative standards of like what makes the world better or worse. So making sure poor children don't have free lunch at school makes the world better, and revoking the expansion of unemployment benefits is making the world better, and then also
God.
testing everything for disabled people, so they always have to live on like the edge of poverty and having any money whatsoever, as we torturously hold a decent life above their head until they die. Makes like a good country, and like women dying because they have like an ectopic pregnancy in their like fallopian tube that like burst their organs
Okay.
and they die.
Sorry, I just had to move something. I'm trying to move around some stuff. God, my fucking sketchbooks always keep falling apart.
A woman is pregnant, she's no longer a single human being. She is property of the state. I guess. Anyways, I guess that makes the world better. Concentration camps where they forcefully remove and deceive Hispanic women and Latin American women who cross the border with Google translated paper forms to get them to sign away, having their uterus be removed from their bodies while they're undergoing a small, minimally invasive surgery to check if they have like a stomach issue. It got so bad that in Georgia, one doctor got labeled the uterus collector.
I feel like the uterus collector would be a cool name for like someone that like gets to fuck a lot. But the fact that what it's used for, what the person actually is doing, it's kind of cringe. Not a cool name.
Being so run that people are literally dying of disease and illness and overcrowding, and children having the highest rates of, SA in those ICE detention centers after being separated from their parents. I think it's just very, but we'll talk about that in a moment. I just think it's really curious that the right's trying to accuse us from like separating kids from their parents so we can like groom them by telling them that they shouldn't like try to kill kids. But like they don't think that it's grooming or weird or silly to remove Hispanic children from their parents, put them in a completely separate place where they may never see them again, with a bunch of random dudes who seem to take, have their way with them. I just think.
What the fuck? No.
It's almost like they don't necessarily care about it's almost like they simply don't care about child safety. But anyways.
Oh.
Let's hear what Candace has to say herself, because she made good on her threat, and she did indeed upload a video. Should women have the right to vote? Be careful. You don't need to check that watch. It is not the early 1900s and the late 1800s. We are in 2023. They just want to bring that ideology back, I guess. Is that what they're trying to conserve?
Get ready to be really upset at the question of the day. Question of the day today is, should women be allowed to vote anymore? Should we just revoke our right to vote? And I'm asking this question seriously. I want serious answers here. You
may be thinking that you're asking the question seriously, and you may want serious answers, but you're an incredibly unserious person, and you simply just don't deserve them. But I'll give them to her anyways.
Are going to be surprised at what the internet had to say about this. Plus, later on.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene first. He was fucked.
On airlines.
I don't care.
So I asked this question.
Doesn't feel good.
I publicly asked, can you name one objective thing that has gotten better in American society since women were given the right to vote?
This is such a weird question.
And answer
She's such a weirdo.
Want to read aloud.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna.
Contain questions. I, of course, did not get that.
Women, am I right? They always get so triggered and angry when you try to take away their human rights, like it's some sort of big deal or something.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if like a lot of conservatives have the idea of the culture war that they fomented themselves has rotted their brains to the point where they now believe that every single political issue that somebody who's not like them cares about is as important as does the girl on the margarine bucket at my Walmart slop store does that girl have like feathers on like her headdress or something or not? Like they genuinely think that's the thing. And honestly, like I've kind of been thinking this for like a while. I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I remember like a long time ago, I had like a little debate and a little kerfuffle with Twitter and some like libs and everything when I said that like I have some peace of mind knowing that I don't have any conservative friends at the moment. I know conservative people and I talk to them every now and again, but I don't like have any conservative friends. I don't have any friends that I know that I can call a conservative, as far as I know. As far as I know. And it was just like that shirt is crazy. I'm glad you pointed out that shirt is crazy ugly. Thank you. I didn't want to. It is true.
It's really bad.
And
Damn.
I mostly said it because like the people who I keep in my friend group and the people who I call friends, I would like to believe that I'm like they're like friends of mine and we get along. We don't have to believe everything, but I think we have to believe in like some like core fundamental values that I think which makes us compatible as people, you know? I wouldn't really want to be friends with somebody who thinks it's funny to like watch videos of people like crushing the heads of newborn puppies. You know what I mean? Would you want to be friends with that person? Like if you found out your friend likes to watch videos on like Reddit of this like 30-person Reddit community where all they do is find videos of people torturing animals and then like and they all like watch it in a Discord call and like laugh. I don't think that's I wouldn't want to be friends with that person anymore. It may like they're like I don't know, maybe you know it may not like if I didn't know about it, it may not affect the relationship that I had with them and everything, but I don't want to be friends with them anymore. I don't like that. I've realized something about our friendship that makes me realize that we're not as compatible as I thought that we would be. That's just crazy. If I'm going to be, you know, if I'm going to be like honest myself. And a lot of them, they just kind of think that I've seen that a lot of people just kind of think that like political differences outside of like talking about specific contexts can kind of just be summed up as like what's your favorite model train, or who's your favorite football player, or what's your favorite TV show, or who's your favorite video game character, right? When it's just simply more important and meaningful than that. In a way that I just don't feel like a lot of people, especially I've been getting this from I don't want to pull out the plus you're white, but like I've been getting this from a lot of people who don't seem to have like the greatest amount of struggle in their life, at least like systemically or institutionally. And they're just like, you know, they may be like left wing or something, but like they're just like, but I have a conservative friend, and and he cheered on when like millions of women across the country lost their reproductive rights, and now
Yeah.
across the world.
I remember ending a friendship because someone was celebrating Roe v. Wade being taken away. And we just had like such an intense and emotional argument about it. And all they could think about was like, oh well, yeah, there's still other stuff we're gonna do to try to take it away. And I just couldn't handle being around them because of that. I don't know.
You could still be friends with him. Maybe you can. I don't. I have a lot of women in my family. I don't want anything like that to happen to them. I don't want to be friends with that person. It's up to you, but I don't. What can I say? And so I don't know. It's just like they always try to make fun of people for caring about things. Their misuse of the word virtue signal. It's like, oh, virtue signaling is when you care about something that I don't care about, but like not like enough for me to think that you care about it as in it's like the most important thing to ever happen in the history of humankind or something. You don't care about it like a meteor the size of the sun is about to crash into the earth, right? But he's never called me a slur, right? I mean, he has a me. I mean, you know, come on. And so yeah, I completely. That's what I've just been kind of thinking recently. It's just very strange. It's very peculiar. Because everything on their end is like turned up to 11. Like a case of pencils has a rainbow on it, and they're having like an entire media cycle about it, right? But then we're talking about how like people are literally dying because of the laws that they're passing, and she's making this face, like making fun of us by saying that we care about things that she simply doesn't. Okay,
I can't even objectively answer it.
not a serious
I'm
person.
so sad that you asked the question. And therein lies my point, right? My point is that when women are called upon to be objective, too many women struggle to be that. They struggle. They're so emotional.
What a dumb bitch.
That their answers
What a dumb bitch.
upon the right answer. People ask,
Jesus.
how dare you ask this? I didn't even imply it from the question. Maybe
The fact that you're asking the question is implying an answer that you already have to the question. And the way that you, like this, okay, once again, everyone, let's have a little media literacy course, okay? Let's read this again. Can you name one objectively good, can you name one objective thing that has gotten better in America since women have gotten the right to vote? Please contain your emotions in this question, right? So, condescending before you even send the tweet. The question in and of itself of why that like presupposes that somebody having rights, it implies and presupposes that somebody having rights is conditional upon whether or not them having human rights is going to be politically efficacious for you specifically, and your definition of your subjective objective definition of something getting better. So it's just weird, right? If this is, you know what this is like, she's like, everybody was so like up in arms and crazy about it. If I walked up to Candace Owens and I said, hey Candace, you want to join us? We're about to have a debate on whether or not we should lynch you. We just wanted to have
Jesus, sure.
And
sure.
Bomb under your like in your basement and like see what would happen, right? Do you think that she would be like, oh yeah, I'd love to have that debate. It would be amazing. What an incredible debate. No. She'd be like, why would you even want to debate that? Why would you say that? What makes you even want to, why do you think that's even like a debatable thing to begin with? Now, technically, everything's debatable if you want to get down to it, but the fact that you're even asking this question presupposes that you don't think that you think that there's like a valid argument for women not to have the right to vote. Obviously, from your like conservative point of view, you don't think that women vote the way that you want, so they're not efficacious. If this is the case, then I should be able to argue that white men shouldn't have the ability to vote. Land-owning white men.
This meme is very real.
Aged 28 to 64 should not be allowed to vote. Because they vote most conservative, and conservative policies typically hurt me. And so, in my world, the objective things that their voting policies do are bad for me. So I think that that it's reasonable to think that their human rights should be curtailed because it make my feeling go boo boo ouchie. Anyway, I'm sorry, we're only like a 1 minute and 30 seconds in. I'm talking.
you could have given me a list of 20 things that you think have gotten better. Maybe you could have given me a list of 20 things that you thought had gotten worse. I just wanted objective answers. And I'll tell you why I asked the question, because I've realized something and it's infuriating me. I've realized that right now, women in this society are allowing very bad things to take place because we're too nice. We're just too nice. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So we are willing to allow...
What a dumb cunt. Jesus.
We're allowing evil to go as far as it possibly can, simply because we don't want to upset anybody.
Okay, mermaid man, calm down. Evil! Oh, evil. When women voted for a bunch of politicians that put like Supreme Court justices on the court that said that it's actually not okay for public services to be denied to people just because they like pee-pee and they poo-poo hole, or vice versa every now and again, or if they don't. Apparently this is evil. The idea of people being able to live the way they want without like the state busting in on their like bedroom life or in between them and their doctor, or how they would just like to dress out in the real world. Like when they're out and about, going to like standing in line at Starbucks, right? Apparently, this is evil. Evil. I mean, to them, like academia is evil, learning is evil, fact checking is evil. So, sure, I guess if your definition of evil is like good things happening, then sure, why not? Call me evil. Call me Ryomen Sukuna. Okay, I am evil incarnate.
We don't want to make people feel bad. Two things that took place that led me to this thought process. First and foremost, I had heard years ago, somebody said to me, have you ever read Ann Coulter's piece about why she believes that women shouldn't have the right to vote? And I went, no, that sounded ridiculous to me at the time. I thought it was crazy. I thought Ann Coulter must be insane. Why would she say that I shouldn't have the right to vote as a woman? And then
it's just like the fact that you even like thought about listening to what Ann Coulter necessarily has to say. Quite funny. I must say, but you know, whatever, I guess.
Dawned upon me, and I still have not read her piece, but I'm pretty sure I know where she is going with that thought process. Because
I have no clue what she said,
Light and the entire
but I think I know.
Controversy with Anheuser-Busch surrounding Dylan Mulvaney made me recognize that men are able to do certain things that women cannot.
She actually can't help herself. They actually can't help themselves from talking about Dylan Mulvaney. It's crazy. They're still talking about her. She's their favorite. Listen, I don't think any woman, period, has gotten more clout than like Dylan Mulvaney has on like the conservative. Like I don't know, maybe like the quartering, maybe possibly the quartering with what Brie Larson. Maybe like the quartering making 1,700 Brie Larson videos. Maybe that woman got more time than Dylan Mulvaney did. But at this point, it's starting to get insane. And also, it's either because Mac just did a collab. Mac just ordered a sponsored Instagram post by Dylan Mulvaney again. Well, by Dylan Mulvaney, and now they're losing it. It's picking back up again. If you thought it was over, it's not over. Okay, they said one more once again, brother. It's back. It's happening.
My 90s fantasy with MAC Cosmetics and Viva Glam. The 90s were a time of epic style and edgy looks, but it was also the aftermath of the HIV/AIDS.
Why are people mad about that? Wait, MAC is owned by the SC. Albania is owned by L'Oreal. There are many popular makeup brands
that was quite the turn.
Company. That's not the case with Albania and MAC, which are two different brands.
Guys, I'm trying out MAC's new foundation. It's absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of the 90s. The 90s, a year of incredible prosperity and social and political change that brought us the amazing world we have today. But it also reminds me about a deadly disease destroying a society and showing the evil aftermath of a world who only knows suffering, death, and despair grips us all as we live in the shadow of our sins, the sins that grip onto us, corrupt us, that we can never shake. It's like outrunning the light.
Jesus.
Shadow. Use code Dylan to get 15% off at Mac stores at mac.com. Thanks, guys. It's so good. Boycott Maybelline. The funniest thing about it is, where'd the Twitter note go? There it is. Where'd it go? It was, thank you, Twitter, incredibly cool. Anyways. Oh, here it is. It's on mine. Weird. Anyways. Mac, like, Maybelline doesn't own Mac. Okay? I'm not sure if you know this. Maybelline's over here like, what you say for me for? They don't, that's not a, Mac is not a subsidiary of Maybelline. Those are actually two.
You get shot, I think.
Right? So basically what he did here is he's now telling all of his very stupid audience to go boycott a product that they weren't using in the first place, or maybe they are, I don't know, maybe like in their private they have like a whole
you get you end up getting shot, I think.
Nazi fumble mode when the door is closed and start putting swastika shaped anal plugs in to dance for 50-year-old men in Omegle. I don't know, maybe, I guess, but like outside of that, like if this happened, then then like the parent company of Maybelline would then lose money compared to MAC, which would mean that like MAC's like market share would go up, which is just incredible. Maybelline and MAC are owned by two of the world's largest make cosmetics companies in the world. I know MAC is owned by L'Oreal. I don't know who Maybelline's owned by, but they're owned by somebody even like slightly smaller and has a more harder to say name. Mac would grow. Yes, Mac would grow because of this potential boycott, which is incredibly funny.
We have watched over the last year, more than a year, Dylan Mulvaney put on a little girl's outfit, claim to be a little girl, say that he's living his first year of girlhood.
Whoa, ma'am. Legs down when you have a skirt on. Okay? We don't need you to flash shorts. All right? Show a little decency. I am distraught.
To mock women, right? He's literally playing dress up, and he was handed sponsorship after sponsorship, female sponsorships, Ulta Beauty. Here you go, Dylan Mulvaney. Nike bras. How many women had to step aside because a man decided that he could be a little girl better than we could be women?
What?
I'm sorry, this is just really funny. Do you think that you could be a little girl better than Dylan can? Because I don't think you're right. I don't think you're right. If I'm going to be honest with you. Also, like, this is just weird. Have you ever seen Disney adults? Have you ever seen the way Disney adults like look and act? Do you guys know any Disney adults? You know what I mean? Like they're in their element when they go to Disney, and then the first thing they do is pretend to be children the entire time while they're there.
Yeah.
Until it's time to pay the bill. I kind of think so. Thankfully, no. But yeah, they do this all the time. It's perfectly fine. I don't care. It's
I think what I might start doing is yeah, what I should start doing more often is take advantage of these more. I should be using these more often, honestly. It would save me so much more fucking time.
Be honest with me, you don't really care. You just know that like stoking anger against a minority is going to bring you more views like what could bring people's more prosperity for their children. Be honest.
Were women outraged by this? Some of us. Too few of us. Didn't stop the sponsorships from coming in. In fact, some women felt the need to stick up for Dylan Mulvaney.
My only problem is like, what does this have to do with like women's rights? What does this do with like women being able to vote?
Little girl and wear little girl skirts and outfits. Nobody cares. He was allowed to essentially trash women to our faces. Mock.
Bro, like, what are you talking to trash women to? We've been dissed. And they're all like, and as the ladies are like, how am I going to be able to get off the street? How am I going to make sure I'm not like human traffic? Oh, I hope I get home tonight without, some creepy dude following me again tonight. Oh man, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pay this month's child care. Something's going to break. And then Candace kicks in the door to like the women's violence shelter and goes, "Bitches, did you know that they're coming for us?" And all the girls there are just fucking shaking, quivering in their damn boots on the floor. And they're like, "What are you talking about?" They're like scurrying around. They're like, "We got to get out of here." And she's like, "Look," and holds up her phone. And it's like Dylan Mulvaney doing TikTok dances in like a dollhouse for I don't know, for like the Barbie movie or something. And they all go, "Huh?" And they're like, "It's It's woman face. She's doing woman face. Dylan, no woman. I woman. No woman. Me woman. You and face. We're being mocked.
Jesus.
This is the greatest threat to women, the female race, that we have ever faced in the history.
Again, but like, what does this have to do with like women's right to vote? You know?
Women had it worse than 2023. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but every single time a company pays Dylan Mulvaney to make a TikTok, 10 billion women die. They instantly combust into flames and die. Because I'm not sure if you know this, but
I really want to make a video about like my favorite YouTuber channels at some point.
She does it by like sacrificing 10 billion women a time to Satan. To literal Satan. So those poor women just trying to go about their lives without the leftist, fascist, anti-American, postmodernist, neo-Marxist, homo-fascist, alt-left, authoritarian, left-wing, majoritarian, pro-nationalist, anti-American nationalist, black power, Jew supremacy movement. I completely forgot where I was going with this bit. I had so many buzzwords. I genuinely rattled my brain. I completely forgot. Where did I? They're doing it to destroy women. So yes, every woman, 10 billion women a time, burn into.
Like, I definitely would, if I end up making that video, I would definitely put Shark in it as like one of my favorite YouTubers. He's just like really good at what he does.
That walks among us.
Women were entire, nobody cared. And then what happened? Well, Dylan Mulvaney picked up a can of Bud Light.
And that was it. And they lost their minds.
Said, ha ha ha, I don't know what March Madness is, but this is an ad, and swam in a pool. And men said, hell no. Okay? Kid Rock decided to use Bud Light.
Oh, Kid Rock is not a great example. What do you...
Anheuser-Busch, millions and millions of views. Men were like, yes, absolutely, we will not accept this. We are no longer drinking Bud Light.
Who even cares about fucking Kid Rock anymore?
Of having a perverted little man traverse into a male space. Matt Walsh.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, she can keep harassing Dylan Mulvaney, but Dylan Mulvaney seems more active than Candace is, and I'm pretty sure Dylan could like beat Candace's ass. Even though Candace may actually be taller than Dylan, which would be very funny.
I feel like that's kind of like playing into the narrative without intending it.
So here's a really funny thing that we haven't talked about yet since the supposed Anheuser-Busch boycott. Every single time you'll see a conservative these days talk about the Anheuser-Busch boycott and refer to it, the number that they'll say that Anheuser-Busch lost is actually less and less every time. So they maxed out at 7 billion, and then the next day it was like 6 billion, and then a couple days after that it was 5 billion, and now they're on like 4 billion, and I think soon it will be like 3 billion. But also Anheuser-Busch is trading is trading at its like normal 1 year, like year to date high. I think it's like just a couple of cents under its year to date high, and just a couple of cents under what it was trading before they started their attempted boycott. So I mean, soon they'll just not talk about it at all because they won't be able to make any point at all. And also it doesn't really matter because that's not how like stock prices work. The company didn't necessarily even lose anything because the stock market isn't about how much money the company has. It's about how much people think that the company will have in the future. It doesn't matter. Like Anheuser-Busch is literally okay. They lost nothing.
Obviously, a colleague and a friend here at the Daily Wire tweeted.
Oh, 1 second. I'm sorry. I was looking for this, and I really wanted to show you it because it was like really, really funny. Yeah. Men stood up because men are strong. They stood up and they said no to the gay trans cum Bud Light. Anyways, this is what the boys are doing. I gotta mute that. There's sanding racing.
Boys are pretty great. Guy culture is pretty great. I have to say, even though I've transitioned into woman, there's a lot of stuff about guy culture I really appreciate still. I would love to go there, honestly. That would be really fun.
Boycotting by
Dude.
blue collar, God fearing, Daisy Dukin, red blooded Americans.
That's so awesome.
Oh, man, yeah, they got them. Epically owned. Completely owned. Yeah, that's 100% Busch Light. They have some Bud Light cans as well. They got them. Oh man, it's so over. How will Anheuser-Busch ever recover from this? Oh wait, they didn't even need to because they didn't do anything.
Tweeted this. He said the Dylan Mulvaney endorsement cost Anheuser-Busch $4 billion so far. That's because we spoke out loudly and made them pay the price.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry, I gotta find this really quickly. What happened to this? So Matt said it was like 4 billion, but like a day before, Kevin Sorbo was like it's 7 billion. So what happened? Where the Billy like what happened? Did you all start buying it again? Or did they never actually really lose that money to begin with? It's wild.
Some conservatives say we should have ignored this issue. Would it have been better if Bud Light paid no price at all? Is that what they'd prefer? We have made Mulvaney toxic for brands like Bud Light. This is a good thing. It's what we need to be doing. I'm sorry if it bothers you, but these are the necessary steps.
What a dumb bitch. Like, what a stupid bitch, dude. Holy shit. Name one funny one.
Oh, wait a second. This isn't even a new sponsorship. Sorry. The collab with MAC Cosmetics was actually is actually old. It wasn't actually a new one. And also, why are they never talking about Nike stock? Remember that? Remember that how it was like about like Anheuser-Busch and Nike? Because like both of them did like Dylan Mulvaney sponsorships at the same time. Why do they never talk about Nike? Here, how's Nike stock doing? I wonder how that's working out for them. Let's give it a little looky. Over the last month, guys, holy crap! I had no clue. Nike gained $9 on their stock over the boycott. Up 7.8%. Oh man, it's so over. Dude, Dylan Mulvaney is so toxic. Oh man, dude, this is crazy.
Companies that cater to a will think twice before endorsing reasons to whine about them. Now, let me be clear, Matt Walsh is correct here. It was in fact a win. Dylan Mulvaney is now toxic to other brands. But what's being missed here is why did it take men standing up to this for this to end? Why did it take men saying something for people to go, wait a second, Dylan Mulvaney, what are we talking about? This is a complete pervert living out his sexual fantasies. This is a form of sexual deviancy.
I don't know what sexual deviancy is supposed to mean. Personally, I think Candace Owens being allowed to raise children, I think that's sexual deviancy because it makes the world a worse place. And I think in a just society, she would have been forcefully sterilized. It's just like, you could just make whatever up if you want to just say, like, sexual deviancy. Sexual deviancy. And also, like gender, social transitioning is not sexual deviancy. I'm sorry if you think about if, like, I'm sorry that if you think of a trans person, the first thing you think about is their like is her like huge throbbing like gawk or something. Okay, I'm sorry that if the first thing you think about when it comes to a trans person is their cum, is their like estrogen riddled cum like dribbling over your food. That's not their fault. That's your fault. Okay, you brought that up. It's not trans people's fault that if you walk into a Lego store and start screaming about like drinking cum and performing cunnilingus around children, it's not their fault. It's your fault. You're weird. Goofball, grow up. What are you saying? It's a you issue. Dylan Mulvaney is like living out her dream as like a weird theater kid, and you're living out your nightmare by being a horrible person. Lego Rainbow Badge. Yeah. The shirt she's wearing is sexual degeneracy too. I mean, it is. Why are all those little women on your shirt, huh? And why? Thank you, Velix. Thank you so much for the Prime. The Bezos Bucks joined the Frenzy Green Fairly Pog. Thank you. Why are all these little women on your shirt, huh? Why are they all on your shirt? And why are they so small? What, they're smalls because they're like little, huh? Little women? What are little women? Girls? You have little girls on your shirt, huh? Why do you have all those little girls on your shirt, What are you doing with them? Where are you taking them? What do you do with those little girls on your shirt when nobody's watching, huh?
Chart, stop. Stop.
Shut up.
Stop.
Like,
Chart.
So stupid. A grown man wanting to be a little girl is not normal. We should not accept this. Why did it take Kid Rock deciding to annihilate some Bud Light cans for people to say, this is really wrong? Why did it take that for Bud Light to lose all of this money? For any of the brands that have played with Dylan Mulvaney, how come they weren't similarly
Who cares about Kid Rock?
I just think it's really funny because literally 3 days before this is 3 days after Matt Walsh's entire YouTube channel got demonetized. And like Boring was on like Twitter coping and seething about how like the left has pressured companies to not like work with them anymore. So the companies that they work for them are like scams or like for geriatrics who don't have the mental capacity to be able to use the internet really. So they don't even know if like something's bad. They just kind of like sit there eating apple juice, like eating like applesauce in their like deathbed. Until like the cold release of death.
Oh shit, I'm almost done with this actually. Yeah, definitely tomorrow I'm gonna be focusing on this area with the environment.
This company has been sure going to shit. So take it back and put all of your savings in this random company by buying all of their shiny metal until you can keep it.
I'm also gonna like maybe work a little bit more. I'm really want to try to be more experimental with the pen, but until I actually get it better, I'm gonna have to like be a little bit more safe with it.
On his Twitter account about how terrible it is that like people pressure businesses not to work with them, but then the second somebody literally breathes in a way that they don't like, they start to lose it. It's almost like they never actually had opinions or beliefs to begin with. The only thing that they believe in is it good for me? Then it's good. Is it bad for me? Then it's bad.
Oh, I know why. Just kidding. It's because women felt bad. That's it. We're expected to feel all the time. I see this, by the way, even within my career. Actually, I'm working with a journalist, and I'm not kidding. She's working on a profile piece. She has sent me back and forth emails, and she continually keeps asking me if I can be nicer to trans people. She's talking to me like I'm a toddler, like I'm in middle school. Don't you think you could?
Well, if you don't want to be treated like a toddler, you probably shouldn't act like one. That on top of it is she's trying to get you not banned. That's like her job. So she's like, hey, can you word this? She's not even telling you not to say it. She's telling you to word it differently so you don't get your shit pulled from the shelves. That's why. She's trying to help you, but apparently Candace isn't smart enough to even help herself.
To be nicer. Do you think
Is it stabilized? 100%? Yeah, okay.
harsh niceness. And finally, I said,
It's called bigotry.
I said, would you be asking these journalistic questions if you were talking to a man?
Not the
Something
woman
tells
card.
me that if you were sitting across from Bill Maher or you were sitting across from Trevor Noah, you wouldn't be like, could you be nicer? But you're comfortable doing that because I'm a woman, and the expectation is that women should be nice even when we're being erased from our own spaces, right?
Bro, I love how
Very real.
I love how she's trying to pull out the I love woman card as she's talking about how much she genuinely believes that women shouldn't get the right to vote because they don't like hate minorities as much as she does. It's wild. The crazy id poll. Would you be telling me that I can't call all trans people pedophiles and they deserve to be put in the ovens? If I was a man, huh? Would you be saying that to me? Didn't think so.
Riley Gaines should just be nice. Who cares if men are taking her place? Who cares if she's worked her entire life to swim, right? To be in first place? Who cares if now a man comes and completely annihilates all her records? She's a woman and she's therefore required to be nice. And it finally led me to the moment of recognizing.
I think it's just remarkable that they're still talking about Leah Thomas.
Hog.
Thank you, Argo, for the 29 months. TUCKER gone. Hi, Argo. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hope you are well. She doesn't even hold any more records. So here's the like incredible thing. Here's the incredible thing is that like this hasn't we haven't been talking about this in like a year, like 2 years now. Leah Thomas doesn't hold any records. All of her records have been beaten already. Any record that she actually had have been beaten already. Which I mean, I don't think they necessarily care about because I genuinely don't think on the like trans women in sports issue, they're serious people, mostly because they're only talking about trans women and not trans men in sports at all, because it doesn't make any sense either, because if you would think that because if you like genuinely believe this, then you would put like trans men who are on like testosterone and who have been on like hormone blockers, who are now like 6'5" and jacked because they're like huge now and not getting like pumped full of estrogen all the time, like those little baby insignificant females that they have to go up against, and then they like pick them up and just like crack their spine against their knee, like Bane style, you know. It just doesn't make any sense. You would like send them back to go, you would have women fight like testosterone juiced up men. That's what would actually happen. But they don't really care about it, and they also don't talk about they don't care about it, and they also don't talk about that issue because it doesn't matter. It never mattered. They don't care about women. They don't care about women's sports. Do I have any people here who played in women's sports? Do I have anybody here who played in women's sports? I can tell you this one thing, okay? That unless it's like the soccer team, maybe. Actually, no, never mind. Actually, I'm sorry. Tennis team, maybe. Have you ever gone to school, like an American high school? Like women's sports are funded, if they're lucky, 1/3 the amount that like men's sports are. They're just not funded anywhere near as much. They don't care about lacrosse or like badminton or tennis or volleyball. It doesn't matter.
It's pretty fucked up.
What we do care about volleyball is when they make jokes about jerking off to all the women.
Oh wait. Oh shit.
Wearing like the small shorts, and they and the like most. I just think it says a lot about like conservatives that the most popular clips that they watch of like women's volleyball, which is an incredibly intensive sport, is like the slowed down clips of the girls like jumping up and then falling down and then watching their butt jiggle in their volleyball shorts, and they're like, oh, this is all I needed. That on top of the that on top of the like sexual abuse, harassment, grooming, roping that goes on in like like behind like the higher ups, like coaches and everything, abusing young students. Just they don't care. Have you heard any of them spend any amount of time talking about that in anywhere? Who was that lady who got arrested? Who played on the football? The basketball team, the American basketball team, to Russia, but they got like the death penalty for having like a micrometer of weed in her nose or something. Like when I saw about Brittany Griner. So like when I saw like conservatives talking about her, the only thing that they really had to say about her was like, what an idiot. She doesn't even play like a real sport. It doesn't even matter. Like every time they talked about her, the big like L that they would throw at her is that she's a woman and plays women's sports. And women's sports are simply inferior to men's sports because women are all so incredibly physically inferior to men, so their sports are lame and stupid and they basically shouldn't even try. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just wild. They never cared about women. Never have, they never will. They only care about actual issues if it's a proxy to like take away rights from a group of people. That's the only time they care. And then it's not even real care. I think it's like pretty sad.
What Ann Coulter was likely talking about. That women, we vote with emotionality. We allow horrible things to take place because we feel bad for people. You need some other examples of things in our society. Look around you. Transgenderism, yeah, that's us. That's on us, ladies, 100%. Go look at the number of celebrities who have supported this. You will find women that keep continually speaking out about how we need to do our part. Doesn't matter if they're taking our place. We just need to be nice because this is how this person feels. We have now allowed this to seep inside of the classrooms. Women.
What? Let my women go. Women are so oppressed, dude, by trans people. Like, have you ever thought about how oppressed women are? Because I was thinking about this the other day. I was sitting.
Oh God! I'm finally. God, I can't believe I finally finished that. Holy shit!
If like women suffering is like a really sensitive topic for you, I would just like please sit down. But I would like you to listen to this because it's actually like genuinely important. That we talk about this.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna use one of these.
And it's like so, and I was like, I would realize that it's so bad for women once I finally realized what was going on. There was they were like sitting in line. They were standing in line for gyros. There's about like 5-10 people in line for gyros. You you order, you gotta order it. You tell them what they want on it. They give you all the stuff. And
nope. I almost opened my Discords.
There was a trans person, trans woman, and then there was a genuine female. All right, and I knew how each one was each because the whole time I spent time really looking at the crotch of their pants to see if I can see a bulge, or to like clock the tuck job that may or may not have been about. And with the female, I thought that she originally was trans, but she was wearing yoga pants, and I realized that she just had a really fat pussy instead. Anyways, after figuring out this really important thing, I then watched as the man ordered the gyro, and as the meat instead of the chicken, even though the marinated chicken is very good. A lot of people order the lamb, and then he went through, and I noticed that the lamb that was left, there wasn't that much left, and I was like, what's about to happen? And then the trans woman who was standing in front of the real woman at my gyro shop ordered the lamb as well. And you know what? And you know what that gyro shop man did? He was so scared about the loaded gun of cancel culture pointed directly at his temple. I could see his life flash before his eyes. His family, his business, his life, everything flashed before his eyes. The cold sweat. He was crying. He was tearing up. I saw it in his eyes. The wells of tears well up and drip down his cheeks and then fall down his mustache as he was forced by the cancel culture liberal fascist mob to give that trans woman the last bit of finished lamb that they had from the kebab.
That's so fucking good.
That's when I
Oh,
started to cry.
that's so fucking good. Holy shit.
Cis woman behind. Okay? And this is the part that's really sad.
Wait, it's not
If
over?
you were there and you thought that was sad, this is the part that gets really sad. He was after the trans terrorists left. The cis woman was like, "Can I get a gyro?" And barely being able to speak, the man behind the counter goes, "I'm sorry, ma'am."
Oh, he's so fucking funny, dude. He's like actually just. I think my favorite part about him is that he makes fun of. He does such a good job of making. Like, one of my favorite part about left lane media. Left lane media nowadays is making fun of what the people think the reality is. It's really funny. He's really.
She looked
Hello?
at him and he looked at her.
Hello?
The guy behind
Oh,
her looked
crap.
at me, and then I looked at my phone as I was typing, and then I looked at him, and then he looked at her, and then the guy looked outside because it was starting to get awkward. And the girl said, "That's okay. I want a chicken anyways." Now, if you're someone that may be humorous or comical. At the end of the day, the reason why that woman picked chicken was not because she really liked chicken, but she knew that if she stood up, she would instantly be murdered by the cancel culture Antifa fascist mob. I just think it's really sad that women have to put up. Little these days. That women are so oppressed these days. Anyways, I got long bits today.
Men are behind this craziness. What about abortion? Who cares?
Abortion?
Tens of millions
Abortion?
of people killed. Women just
Portion. I've been like trying to get into the Bomberman games as of late. I watched like a whole 8-hour lore video. Oh my god.
choice sounds. Who cares if we are mass murdering?
What a dumb cunt. Jesus, dude. Such a.
There's not a single woman on earth who could ever even, you know. Because they've never thought about it, because women, they're just like, their brains simply aren't capable of like thinking. I'm not sure if you know this, but yeah, like the woman brain, which is very different from the man brain, we've talked about it before, but like the woman brain, instead of being like a gelatinous blob of like neurons and like
Come on, my fucking computer's so slow.
chemicals and stuff like that, is actually inside of the woman's skull is actually little Pegasus and rainbows and glitter and funny snakes and empty bottles of lipstick and like love and origami hearts and stuff like that. That's what's inside the woman brain. Okay. And so like they don't have the part of their brain that allows them to like think like men do, and so they only have emotion, and so like they only like think, they only feel things, but they never think things because I can't possibly imagine why anybody in the world would ever think differently than me. I guess. Reproductive right? Your lips to God's ears, Biden.
Oh, shit. Oh wait, wait.
Like rapists in the government. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Who could have seen this coming? Who could have possibly seen this? Yeah, like women, they all, oh, me too, me too. Oh, I've been assaulted. Women can't even tell you why they don't like being assaulted. You know, women, you know what? Did you guys know that sexual assault has never been an issue until the Me Too movement came around? Like, literally nobody even knew what sexual harassment or assault was until the radical Democrat left told women that it was an issue. And I just think that's like really unfortunate that we force women to live in this world where like they believe they have like made up problems like assault. And then they try to make up some dumb excuse that assault means that they should be able to like have reproductive.
God, it's so bad. Holy shit, my connection is so bad. I just... Oh, my fucking artwork. I just want to make art. I just want to make art. Okay, let me make my art. This is so annoying right now. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. It's so annoying. God, it's so broken. My computer's just broke.
Reproductive rights. And like the right is the party of family values. That's why our donors keep killing themselves after being accused of assaulting small children for years. You know, that's exactly. I'm not sure if you knew this, but like this is exactly why that they're the party of family values. They love family values, and that's why they.
Oh my god. Back, oh, my microphone works. Fuck yeah.
Very cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, in the same legislature, the Tennessee, in the same legislature as the other one about the about like the adoptive daughter. Hey, remember when Tennessee kicked out those 3 members of Congress for the crime of not wanting children to be shot in school anymore? Actually, you know what conservatives? You know how when conservatives actually drag their feet when one of their own in their own caucus was you know. I guess you can just hear.
I'm gonna turn on my volume.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Twitter. Very cool.
We have a represented 3 of his who's in it was here said that she believed him. Molester, but there never was.
It's so gross. Oh my god, this is taking fucking forever. I really need to fix this computer soon. Like, really, really soon. Or else, like, I don't think I could do anything on this fucking piece of shit of a machine. My computer is, like, full with a lot of files right now. So I probably could... What I need to do is, like, find, like, a flash drive or something to put, like, some pictures on. Honestly, there's some, like, images I could just delete, to be honest. Like, I'm not, like, emotionally attached to, like, all my drawings. There's, like, some drawings I could delete, honestly, and, like, I wouldn't really wince an eye. Oh my fucking god, this is so stupid. I heard that sound. That's not a good sound. What? That is so weird. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Oh my god. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get this cleaned up. This is so annoying. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, is my computer still being dumb? Please don't be dumb. It's being dumb. Okay, well, at least it's... Hello, hello? Oh, no. Am I still streaming? Am I still streaming? Okay, I'm still streaming. I need to raise my voice some more, I guess, for this. Let's see how this voice sounds to people. Okay, I'm still streaming. I need to raise my voice some more, I guess. Let's see how this voice sounds to people. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. His video seems to be working. What the fuck? Jesus, this doesn't sound good at all. I don't know. I just really want to work with my voice some more. I don't like the idea of my voice just still sounding male, and it's hard. Oh my god. Like, I just don't want to sound chipmunky, you know? But I also don't want to sound like a guy. Odd. Wait, this works. What's going on with Discord? Well, it's not like it matters, honestly. Every time I try opening up Discord, it doesn't work well. That's so weird. Is Discord broken right now? Well, whatever. I have other stuff I need to be paying attention to. So, whatever, I guess. I'm kind of saddened by a lot of this, honestly. I mean, we got rid of Tucker Carlson, so that's good. And right-leaning media seems to be, well, it's doing pretty well, so, actually. Ugh! Fuck it, I'm gonna reset my computer. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream today. Because my, no way is this gonna keep working like this. I have to, like, shut this down. Or at least, like, let's see. I want to see if I can turn on the task manager. And just, like, delete everything. Okay, wait. This is good. This is... Hey, ads are happening, I guess, sort of, not really, fuck. Oh my god, task manager, work.
And throw them in jail. These, so like that prison, it looks like that because the capacity is 18,000 and they're housing 38,000.
Look, what is this?
Feel bad. Where
about torture.
And in spaces in which men do not, in which men feel rational. It's not to say that all men think rationally and that all men are not as emotionally expansive. But right now we have the majority of people that are voting, turns out, are women. And the majority
Wait, yeah, because the majority of the country is women. What is she talking about?
Things like me. I think there's a reason
Because you're a bad person.
Yeah.
That's why.
So you're a dumb bitch.
Bad acceptance. Oh, I don't know, because it's a death cult. You're encouraging clinical obesity. Only women could be so stupid as to allow the cover of our magazines to feature clinical obesity and trying to convince us that it's health. This doesn't happen.
Jesus.
They're human beings, and they also deserve to be on the cover of a magazine. Simply because they're fat does not mean that they do not deserve to be.
Also, like, the modeling industry is one of the most, like, health-wise, the least healthy thing. Like, physically least healthy industries out there.
You're so brave. You're so stunning. Not even gay men. They're the most vain of all. They're not going to look at...
Bro wanted to use the F word there. I could feel it. That is crazy. Not even them homos say shit like that. Like, what the hell what is that even supposed to mean? What is that even supposed to mean? Gay men love fat men. That is true. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. 100%. That is just that is crazy. That is crazy amounts of, like, not only homophobia, but also misogyny. Listen, I love women. That's why I think they're stupid, and they can't think rationally, unlike men, because emotion is apparently a bad thing, and ration is a good thing. We talked about it before. We don't have to, like, go, like, crazy into it, like, at the moment, but, like, here, listen. Emotion and
Why can't I just enter? Okay.
Incredibly different things. That like, emotion is bad and rationality is good. They're not. All right. Like, too much of either is, like, a massive issue. It doesn't make any sense that you would, like, try and put them in, like, a category of, like, this is the good emotion, this is the bad emotion, or this is the good feeling, this is the bad feeling. This is the good way to use the brain, this is the bad way to use the brain. Like, ration, okay, is like, in and of itself, can be, like, self-defeating. We are, by our very nature as human beings, like, not rational, okay? The fact that we have so much knowledge and the ability to use it and take it in so many different directions makes us irrational, okay? Like, some people try to say that, like, human beings are more rational than your average snake. I would, like, posit that I don't believe humans are more rational than your average garden snake, because, like, I've seen people drink I've seen people, like, smoke a cigarette and, like, chew gum and, like, and drink, like, cold coffee that they didn't finish from the last time they made coffee, which was 3 days ago. It tastes like shit, but they drink it anyways. And then at 4 p.m. they say that they feel lightheaded and they're starting to, like, shake a little bit. And you ask them, like, if they ate today, and they say yes. Okay, that's not rational. I'm sorry, it's not. All right, you're, like, going outside to go, like, take out the trash with the anxiety level of somebody being hunted for sport. All right, that's not very rational, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's just simply not. Like, animals are typically more rational than us personally. And ration and emotion are not, like, ration and emotion are not, like, things that you should be, like, fighting against each other. Like, you should be, like, less emotional and more rational. It just doesn't make any sense. And typically in the pursuit of rationality, you become controlled by your emotions. Think about it. A lot of these people who sit here and talk about how much they love rationality and how much they're not like the cringe left who all they do is, like, soak in their emotion. Have you ever seen what happens when you try and say that any of these people are, like, wrong? Have you seen their reactions when you, like, call them, like, a phobe or ism? They, like, lose it. They fucking flip out. They absolutely lose it. They're like, oh, they're like the ones who turn to us and they're like, words shouldn't matter. And then you're like, bro, you're racist. And then you walk away. And then they make an entire career out of it. A whole career out of it, bro. And you're going to tell me that these people are, like, so incredibly rational? The thing is, when you try to chase rationality so much, what you do is you get the imagination that rationality is what's, like, controlling you, when in all actuality,
Jesus,
tied up with his mouth duct taped in the trunk, while emotion is the one that's driving the car. It just does not make any sense for you to, like, be this way, right? Because the amount of people who say that they're super rational, like, think of this. Look at all the arguments that she's been. Thank you, Marjorie. Look at all the arguments that she's been using here. Has she brought up, like, a single study? The entire time of her making the argument that it's reasonable to assume that women should have their rights taken away from them is because women vote for things that she just doesn't like. They just vote for things that she just doesn't like. And so because of that, because women voting a different way than she likes makes her feelings go boo boo ouchie, she now believes that it's rational and even tries to use the word objective to think that it's that like women should have their rights taken away. When her definition of objective is what do I personally think is better for society, which is not objective, that's by definition subjective. Yes? One moment.
God, this is so long. Sorry, I'm like having to delete so many files so my computer doesn't like fucking crash right now. Why do I have like 5 different types of Discords up? What is this?
Wait. Okay, wait a second. Okay, everybody. All right, chill. Editors, heck off. Okay, we're. I have to take a little break from this 37-hour long segment. I've only been on for like 3 hours, but like we've been talking about this for like I think an hour now. Why am I hecking off? Because heck you, Kami. Wait, look, I have Coral is back. Coral has arrived.
Hi guys.
Just say hi, Coral.
Oh God.
Couldn't answer my phone calls, so I'm knocking at his door.
Yeah, she came over.
Someone's like, get Christian.
But like she came over. Hey, can you open it, please? She came over because she got me something. She got me a little cakey.
Should we put these on some?
Sure.
Are you gonna blow?
Yeah, I think I can start drawing now. There's still like a billion things running in the background right now, and that's not good.
No, it's okay.
You guys were talking about women being stupid, huh?
Yeah, this woman who makes her career shitting on minorities says that you don't deserve the right to vote because you think that you're gay, because you believe you're gay should be able to like have a. You're gonna start a fight. Wait.
Oh no.
Can you render to turn the fan off? It's the one closest to you. Yeah, she's doing it.
Woman.
The ingenuity.
Okay, oh my God, fucking finally. I'm so glad I'm able to be done with. Wait.
It's not his birthday. Hi, I missed you too. I came on the stream the other day. I don't know if you were here.
Maybe
they were.
Hey, where is it?
It's Chris's half birthday.
Yes, it's like a second birthday.
Oh yeah. I'm done at 4:45. Okay.
You gotta be quick.
Okay, so that means okay.
Blow a candle out when you're laughing. Quick. One more. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go. All right, now I can show them.
Yeah.
Look at this. You can't see it. You can't even see it. But like, but it says 100K. Thank you, Coral.
Make a wish.
Make a wish. I wish that through our work we can inspire other people to get out into the world and make their communities a better place and fight for the rights that are being fought to be taken away from them. I hope that we can build a better future with hard work, dedication, a little bit of laughter, and a lot of empathy.
That's sweet.
Thank you all for the support that you guys have given to me I feel incredibly blessed by your guys and everything. And
Okay.
this number, this six-figure number is something I never really imagined we'd get.
Let's see.
And we are still going, and I hope we never stop. So thank you.
Panorama.
Congratulations, boy.
Hey. And now you guys can.
Let's slam it into his face.
Now you guys can take a look. There it is.
Based.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute.
You want to just bite it? What is that? Is that a Mexican thing?
Yeah.
I haven't been with like too many Mexican girls, and by too many I mean none. So.
I'll get you a spicy Latina one day.
Thank you. I need that. Would you guys like that for me to have like a Latina girlfriend? And when I like crack like a facetious joke against her, she like smacks me against the back of the head.
Take a little bite.
You.
Okay.
You know what? Oh, come here. What? Oh, come here. What? What?
Wait here.
What?
He's a short guy.
Okay, I'll take a bite. Vanilla boy.
Jump like a shark.
Thank you. Yeah, me after eating out a white girl.
That's so funny. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Holy shit.
Do I look a little caked up at the moment?
Yes. Okay, time to get back to work. I am really
enjoying. Where your forks are? They are no longer safe. What are you gonna lick my forks? Like you wanna lick my like you wanna lick my button? It's in my nose.
You see how it feels when I've gone through every birthday like this, even though I didn't want my face slammed in it.
Damn, that's sad.
Bless you. I gotta eat from this way because they got your boogies in there.
Oh, what did it?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, whoops.
My mom's all like, when are you giving Chris this
I'm just trying to get the frosting out of my nose. It's good. It's a good cake.
It's pretty sweet.
Oh, I have a nosebleed. Oh. What have you done to me, Coral? All right, I'll be right back. I gotta. All right, entertain them. Go ahead.
Hey guys,
it's your stream now.
What can we talk about today? It's my stream now. I think sometimes he's crazy stuff. I just eat cake. Stream ruined. Oh, you're one of the two editors? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm not drugging your streamer. Hey guys, today I went to the gym. I went yesterday to the gym and I hit 135 on deadlift, my new PR right now.
Crazy.
Crazy good. And all because Chris has been teaching me.
My star pupil, she's going nutty mode.
Thoughts on women? Women are sexy.
Wow. You think of women and the first thing you think about is their boobies?
Well, the thing is that what are your top 3 favorite slurs?
Hey!
It's a shark won't get mad. I was saying them a lot last time. Why? I'm a woman, okay? When I be at the gym, I know people be checking me out, and I be checking them out. Check out other girls because I want to be like them.
People at the gym.
Yeah. I can't tell you his address. I've known his address forever. Sorry. Private information. Only I can come and stalk him, not you guys. Okay, it's because his forks, you guys can come and steal his forks, since you know his location of his forks. nerd location. He actually used to be like my neighbor. What mic do you use? He asked.
What mic do I use?
Mm-hmm.
This is just a normal Blue Yeti. So it may sound a little bit
Blue
different.
Yeti. Ooh. Ah! I think this is Mommy Shark. I'm not Mommy Shark, sadly.
No.
Just kidding. Me and Shark are BFFs since high school.
Yeah, she is friend.
Yeah. We can't advance because it would ruin the friendship.
I told you guys that I have woman friends.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I'm like, oh yeah, I have some.
Oh, you're the girl who trolls Shark with canceling him at the gym.
Yeah, this is her. Yeah, this is her. Yeah.
Someone said they're gonna replace your forks with spoons.
So disrespectful. How am I gonna be able to eat my 3 a.m. pasta that I made then?
The pasta? Best Shark forever.
Men and women can't be friends, obviously. That is true.
I've been trying to hook him up with someone. When I was on the stream the other day.
No, you didn't.
No, we were talking about dating advice and everything, and I was offering him online.
Oh, you tried to offer me up. You tried to sell me off to the stream.
Yeah.
Is there any
Everybody, bet right now. $5 so far. $5 for Shark.
That's all I cost.
Anyone got 10?
Woman.
Who's your editor?
Argo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's one of my editors.
She's pretty.
Yeah, Argo and Guitar Rocker.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see, I have the 2 editor women.
Why are we talking about cereal? Do you put your cereal first or the milk first?
Why would you put the milk first?
There's some people that do.
But I mean, like for me personally, it doesn't make any sense to put the milk first because the milk is the vehicle for transporting.
You want to go on a date with me? With either of us?
cereals.
You know the awkwardest thing happened?
What's up?
So-and-so was at the gym and he came up to me because I was doing leg extensions.
Have you
and
told me
he's
about this guy before?
Yeah. It's the one that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
Beans.
Sure. Let's say that.
And then T came over.
You can talk to me. Just talk towards the mic.
Oh, talk to you?
Yeah, you just talk to me. Just talk towards the mic. I'm still listening.
Anyways, then the other guys are like, oh, why didn't you work out with him? Because me and him. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then all of a sudden he comes later and then all of them join us. So I'm between both guys and I'm just all like, well, this is awkward.
So now like the group of guys that you have been leading on for the last couple of months have like
all my hoes got together in one spot.
Like a tag team group against you?
Yeah, I was just like, oh great. Even though I've rejected one of them and the other one is the one that's like back and forth with me. Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, it's scary.
Oh, and then sometimes it's just me there and I'm just like, all right, that was fun.
I was telling my drama.
Yeah, are you ready to do your next
I'm
set
single and free, whoever wants to take me. I just want a nice man to give me some love and some princess treatment. And that's it. I'm burping.
Don't give her princess treatment.
Oh.
Don't do it. She doesn't deserve it.
He told me that, what did you tell me? When I got that thingy, the subscribe thing?
The subscription?
Yeah. Oh, you call me a freeloader.
Oh, yeah. A moocher.
Moocher. Moonch.
She does.
No.
I love when I'm between both guys. It's terrible.
Oh, tell me about it. It's weird.
Yeah?
The one that I wants me, but then he doesn't want to get in a relationship. And the one that I don't want, he still keeps coming at me. And they were both started to work out with me at the same time.
Stop.
Yeah.
What, at the same time, were they trying to like outdo each other?
For a second, yeah. I was like,
That is so funny.
It was at the pull-up section, and then
he was like, I'm gonna do like 12, and he's like, I'm gonna do then 15.
Yeah, Pete comes and he's like, do you mind if I join you guys? And then I'm like, sure, why not? And then they started talking about stuff, and then I mentioned anime, and they started talking like nerds, and then just going
like
at
losers.
it. I was all like, I was like, I'm scared.
Well, I mean, that does sound like they were like getting along.
They were getting along because I mean they were friends and stuff, and they're still friends. But I was like, oh, they both know this situation with each other about me.
Yeah, honestly, they probably say it. They're like, "What the hell's up with this girl?"
Yeah. Just bros being bros. Yeah, to see their favorite girl in between. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Don't you hate it when men don't take the hint? No.
Yeah, and he kept going to the gym every time I go.
Reverse harem. She's already got it, actually.
What do you mean?
A harem is like, like a dude with like just a bunch of just like kind of fawning over him. It's like usually fake in TV shows.
But
the
it's
real
life
life
for me.
Yeah. Because she's always talking about how like some new guy we went to school with has DM'd her on Snapchat asking her if he can come in her butt. So
what the fuck? Not even.
Yeah, they do. Come on, like that's exactly what they want. You even said it yourself. That's exactly what they wanted to do.
Not even.
Yes. Come on, like
He's just making shit up
I'm
now.
not making shit up. Like every single time
scared.
they're like, oh, can I come over? They're like, wanna hang out? Like we all know what that means.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
They
all say the same thing, and then I say they want to come in her butt, and then you're like, I can't believe you would say that. That's exactly what they're trying to do.
I'm scared. I feel harassed right now.
You feel harassed.
Just kidding.
Good.
Anime. What's that new anime that just came out, guys? The one where the guy that works out and there's magic in it.
What the hell? All of them?
No, it's a new one, and the guy's like super freaking strong, but he can't use magic, and everybody shames him.
Oh, it's like what that like the one where he has like the crazy big like a bar and he's like on the floor like dancing with it. He can like spin it on.
Yes, yes.
I've seen the GIF.
Watching it.
I've seen the GIF of it, but I didn't see anything else. I don't know what it's called.
It's a new one. That one.
Okay. So what is this about?
There's only like 2 or 3 episodes out.
Okay.
But he's strong and can't use magic. They shame him.
But they're mean to him, but he's like really strong, so he uses
like his strength to make it seem like he has.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. It's like me when talking.
Oh, so basically it's like what My Hero Academia should have been.
It's like me when like talking to women, how they're like, you should be confident and have like self-esteem, so I just pretend that I do.
I don't have confidence.
Yeah, I know you don't have self-esteem. I've been seeing the dudes you've been talking to.
Wow! Better?
No. No. I'm actually surprised you're at this point already, actually.
I get it. Hotter guys?
No.
No. That's as hot as they're gonna get?
Yeah, it's all downhill from here. What are you, like almost 25? No? I mean, I saw on Twitter, there was this one guy, he said that Hispanic girls hit the wall at 16. What do you think?
What the? No. Excuse me, so I'm old news then?
I guess so. He wants to be able to pick he wants to be able to pick up his wife from 9th grade. Like his wife standing outside of the school.
I'm gonna call the cops.
In the front, he's like in line behind the bus, waiting to pick him up. To pick her up.
911.
Twitter was a mistake. That's true. That's true. Misogyny arc? It's not misogyny.
Hottest take.
Nah, you can get better dudes. You just have to be.
I know I can. I just haven't.
You're just really bad at communication. Yeah.
He's the one who came up to me.
I was just turning the camera so they could see you better.
Oh, I was gonna move to this to the chair.
Would you like to sit there? There you go. You feel like you're gonna what? Oh yeah.
You need another chair.
Like you're in the like you got the dunce.
Yeah.
I'm more of a lone wolf.
So. Well, you need to have one that you can like fold out for me.
That's true. I should get like a lawn chair. I should get like a yoga ball.
Yeah, so I can be like, hey.
Nice little yoga ball for you to sit on. When are we doing our misandrist arc? It's when I finalize.
You got cake all over your shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm messed. I'm all sorts of messed up. It's when I finally get to finishing my my woman panel. That's when we'll do it.
Would you like to sit there?
Would you like to sit there? Yeah, sits there.
Look, I really do. I should have showered before I came.
Well, you do kind of stink, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of good. It's like a good girl stink, you know?
What the fuck?
It's like a nice
weirdo.
pungent mask, like musk. Honestly, it's very tasty.
Are you the guys that like hurry up to like go on a girl's bench after she just like got off of it? And like, don't wipe it. It's okay. I'll wipe it for you. And then they're like,
yeah, if like she.
Chlamydia.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm already down there before she's even done getting up. Personally, it's like you ever like try and cup a spider or something? You know how you like put the cup up and then you like try and put the paper in under it. I'm just like that. You like slide in as her ass comes up, so you get the freshest sniff you possibly can.
Assault. I'm scared, guys. Send someone.
What? There's nothing wrong. Nothing bad happened. Jail? Leave me alone, Merrick. Merrick's just mad because I said once that it would be funny if because I've never been to a strip club before. I just said that it would be funny if I went to a strip club I've never been to a strip club before. I can't go this weekend. I got more work to do. But what are you doing? What, you trying to give me new subs?
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm just kidding.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, she was mad that like if I sat in the front row of like at a strip club, the pole would like flick her hips and my open mouth would catch a droplet of sweat and I'd be like, that's exactly what I'd want to be there for. She was not happy that I wanted to be in the splash zone, and then I think she revoked taking me to one. Not this again. It's not a problem, actually. Not this again. It's not a problem, actually. It's still holding the payment. It's super weird because I know you said that it's like it charged back and I saw it, but then it's still pending. So I don't even have it to be able to give it to you yet. What did you do?
I broke it.
You broke it?
It fell out.
What did you do? How?
I don't know.
I was talking. I
Disconnected.
turned it on for 1 second and then you break it. Oh my goodness.
You can see it.
What is this? What did you do?
I don't know. I ripped off. I just fell off. You see?
Is it like
Mommy gotta buy me new jewelry. No, it's just like that. They just like fell out of the chain.
What?
Disconnected.
What?
Disconnected.
No, I see. No, I see. But like,
I don't know. I just
there has to be a broken link here or something.
Scared.
Because there's just like 2 links that are not connected. That's okay. Wait a second. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no.
What is this? What did you do?
The pearl broke.
She shattered it.
No.
You broke coral. What have you done?
I haven't done anything.
Well, you obviously did because it's broken.
What the fuck did you break it even more?
Me? What are you talking about? I'm trying to like.
Son of a bitch.
I'm trying to fix it.
I'm about to be his ass.
It's in 3 pieces. It's in like 3 pieces. I mean, I can't put that back together.
I'm so sad.
I mean, I could. Oh, no. I was like, maybe I had like a stroke of genius.
Yeah, this day use your streamer money, buy me new necklace.
Oh, really?
Mijo, buy Coral new pearl jewelry. BFF booty.
Well, I'm the.
Get the bag.
I'm the.
He literally said that
I'm the
when he became,
money bank to all my girlfriends now.
Rich and stuff like that. That he was gonna get a big house, and then me and Haley were gonna move in with him, and he was gonna take care of us.
I did not say that. I did not say that. You goofy.
Huh? What?
Oh yeah? So you'll never have to work again?
Actually, I do tell him.
Be like, I can't believe you won't answer your phone okay. Work. Like, yeah, lady. Be like, I can't believe you won't answer your phone.
Oh yeah, did you knock out?
instantly fell asleep.
I was all like, damn, he never texted back. Is he dead?
I was going to stream, but then I was like, let me watch this little video in bed. Maybe I can just close my eyes for a second. The second my head hit the pillow, and then I woke up, at like 5 a.m. and I was like, where am I? You know, like spit just dribbling down my face. I was sleeping like a rock, and I was like, you know what? I could just start my day today. So I took 25 milligrams of my stimulant medicine, and I just like started typing on the keyboard, some stuff, and doing some work. And then I realized that
Okay.
we're incredibly stimulated for no reason, and I just kept going, and I forgot to do literally anything else, and I didn't eat for like 3 days.
I do not have that much Google Chrome open right now.
Like I said, I started at like 243 with my weight loss journey. I'm at like 241. I'm at 221 now.
I got no muscle. I can't flex.
And you.
Well, okay. Time to get back to work. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Why must I draw? Oh, why does it keep happening to me?
I'm thirsty.
Try this.
Starry.
It's a lemon lime soda that's crisp, clear, and
So refreshing.
bro, chill. It was a soda. Starry lemon lime soda. It's different.
Took a look at all.
Jewelry expert, guys, damn.
I just took a look at all the links, and I'm like, which one's open? And I found the one that was open. I was like, okay, and so I just pinched it shut.
This is the only reason I don't want to stay here because I got a good view, but I can't freaking read.
Which one can't you read?
The tiny one right there.
The small one? Well, it is literally tiny. I could just.
Should I switch over there to that?
It literally won't help.
What?
It'll just stay tiny. It's just a tiny chat. Here, listen, wait. Chill. I got you.
Chill.
I got you. I'll just do this because it's in another program. This is literally the same exact chat again. Here you go.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can.
There you go. I had to pull up another instance of chat for her.
Okay.
All right. Well, do I have any Hispanic? Can I get a C from any people who can speak Spanish in the chat, please?
Speaker for.
The C as in yes.
Oh, I see. I thought you were saying like C. Everybody put C.
What the fuck? What? None of you. Now I know none of you speak. Now I know none of you speak
No, they think
Spanish.
alike. You said a C.
No, can I get? I said, can I?
You never mentioned it as in like a C, like.
Yeah, SC as in can I get the word? I say that literally every time I ask you to put something in. Right here. There you go. And speak up a little bit.
Hola, yo me llamo Coral, pero mi familia me dice Cori. Y yo hablo español. Chris no sabe mucho español. I've been trying to teach him, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah, I've see.
I love it.
I've been
Tell
like
him what you can say. What's your favorite word in Spanish?
Mierda. It's something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Oh my gosh, it's Miss Allison.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
I'm about to call in so I can flex my Spanish.
Shark.
Nah, you don't have to do that.
Flex my Spanish. No
¿Dónde
sabe
está?
mucho. He's a Nintendo kid. I'm just kidding.
What? Is that a type of hot sauce?
Raiders. Se
Yep.
pinche.
Hello, Miss
tu
Allison.
madre, tu pinche
Did you all
madre.
have a good stream today?
I used to call my bunnies
Petito. What does petito mean?
Petito? What the petito where?
Oh, you know what my favorite Spanish word? Like probably pero.
Pero?
Yeah, because of have you seen Pero the dog?
Yeah.
The dog meme?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my boy Pedo. He's having a good time, and then
Wait, what's your fan base name?
My fan base name?
Yeah.
Oh, they're the Frenzy.
Frenzy?
Yes. As a group, they're called the Frenzy.
I really thought you would do something with like the shark or something.
Well,
that would be the like
a
the most
feeding frenzy of sharks.
Guys, do you
But
guys
I'm
like
shark.
your fan base name, or do you want to choose a different fan base name?
Listen, they call the chats different things. Like, so the Twitch chat, they like to call that the cum tank, and then this chat they like to call the piss tank.
Piss tank.
I don't know why, but they've stuck with
it very much.
They've stuck with it, and they just keep. I told them to stop. Like, it's been years, and I've told them to stop.
Who started it?
I don't know, but they just keep calling it the cum tank and the piss tank, and they just and they literally can't. And they literally can't stop. And I honestly at this point I've just kind of given up. I can't fight against them that much anymore. I can't fight against them. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it is your fault. You stop streaming and then bring your shitty ass viewers over here to ruin my. But no. I don't know. Whatever. Just let them. I just let them do their thing. I don't know. I call them individually. I call them frogs.
Frogs.
Yeah, but a lot of the emotes that we have, like on Twitch and everything, like you've seen Pepe, right?
No.
Chat, can you post your favorite Pepe really quick so the girl can see? There you go. There's a frog. There's another one. Look at him.
Yeah, she actually seems like a pretty.
That's how you have all the frogs.
Yes, little Pepe frog. His name is Pepe, and another one that's kind of like him. His name is Peepo, as you can see. Yes, his real name is Apu Yastaya, but to us we call him Peepo. Apu Yastaya. Apu Yastaya. Yeah, and then it's all one word. Yes, there you go. That's Yoshi. That's not a frog.
Yoshi.
Yeah, there's one on the toilet. There's one really long, as you can see here. There's one with lightsabers and even one with guns. He's a yeehaw. Yeah, I got a rat-a-tat. As you see the little gnome one, that's a Peepo right there. That's a special Peepo. That's different. And as you can see, these guys as well. The difference between Pepe and Peepo is that Pepe is like a little bit more put together. Peepo, he's like his little brother, right? So as you, right, so like, you know, this guy, that's a Peepo, right?
Okay.
And this guy as well, you see, that's a Peepo. Look at him, right? And this guy as well, who's like Snuggy in the doggy, yeah, that's also Peepo. As well as this one, this doggy. We have a yo for subs. Can you post the boo emote so she could see? It's a screen cap of when he jumped up in my lap over my chair once. There it is. There he is. There's the boy. There, yeah, here he is.
Here he is. Yeah.
Baby. Also, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subs. Tyrannix, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really appreciate you, as well as Marking. Thank you so much for the 4 months. I really appreciate you. Like I said, Miss Allison, thank you so much for the raid. Casper, Cosmic Lord, for the 23 months in a row. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. As well as
Let's see.
Sailor, thank you. Appreciate you. I still can't say your name. That's fine. Thank you so much for the 7 months in a row. I really appreciate you. Cake and friend.
I'll make Chris dance.
Wait. Coral and I, the matching themes. Oh, somebody has pants like yours in chat.
What do you mean?
Oh, they subbed and they were like, me and Coral are matching. We kind of look you're dressed the same as them, a little bit.
Really? Okay, I got my gym shorts.
Yeah.
Gym shirt.
What is
my
the
sports?
What is
my
the
gym
your
bra.
sports bra? You don't have to show that one, but I mean you don't.
Wait, what were you saying?
What do you what's the difference between normal shorts and booty shorts?
Booty shorts go all the way, like right where your like ass crack part right here is, like where your cheek meets your
like leg.
Yeah, like this.
Like you can see some booty. You can see some booty under there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes your ass is hanging out. It's like those really short ones.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Why?
All right
Do
then.
you like booty shorts over normal shorts?
Like to wear or just to like look at or?
Yeah, like you look at girls.
I mean, like there's something. I mean, like the booty shorts in of themselves. If it's just like a picture that they're taking, obviously that's pretty cute. I would prefer them to like if they're outside to wear the ones that do cover their butt cheeks. I think it's a bit like the like it being covered is a bit more tasteful. You know how you can sometimes be more slutty by wearing more clothes as opposed to less. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those things. Under boob is banned. It is true. Under boob is wait. Under boob is banned. Is under booty banned too? It actually might be. Well, actually I don't know. So on
bodies in let the bodies
I'm joking. I'm lying. There's not shit in there. I think.
Anyways, what were you talking about?
I think that it's like. I think it's actually like it's not bodies, but I'm pretty sure it's like the suitcases to my late grandmother. So, you know, take that how you will. Yeah, under so on Twitch, under boob and side boob are banned. So like 2 of the like 4 quadrants of your boob you can't show on stream.
I haven't shown my boob.
Hmm?
I haven't shown my boob.
I'm just telling you about the rule because I just thought it was funny. I thought you may find it interesting.
It's not banned if you're in a bikini, but you can't have full.
No, it is banned if you're in a if you're in a bikini. I'm pretty sure that you can't have side or under boob in a bikini.
I don't know. I didn't see inside his closet because like the door won't open all the way.
I do actually have this isn't like a big room, so like the desk is unironically blocking the entire closet, but it's like completely full. Are there bodies in the suitcases? Nah, it's just like old lady clothes.
Regular keyboard. I don't know.
Femboy supremacy. Stop trying to perform your ethnic cleansing in my chat, Femboy Maddie. Thank you. I appreciate it. What do you think about femboys? You got any ideas on
Femboys?
Yeah, what do you think about femboys?
What do you mean? Like, can you describe one really good to me?
Can I
Is
describe one really good? Kind of small, and they like to dress kind of girly and everything. They're like feminine, you know what I mean? But they're also boys, so like they're like femboys. You feel me? You kind of picking up what I'm putting down? Are they gay? A lot of them are indeed gay homosexuals. Yeah, they do love dick. Yeah? But he's not a femboy. You want to eat some more? Oh.
No, you had your mouse.
Oh, thank you. I was trying to accidentally trapping my mouse.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Finster. Oh, you know what? Let me look up. I could look up Finster.
I like men. I like white men.
We can tell. Here, let me show you.
Me white boys. Also, Chris doesn't like chocolate.
I do not like chocolate. No, I think
my chocolate cake.
I think it's.
like,
I would not eat it.
Chocolate's all good. I like my vanilla. So Chris like his vanilla.
Here, let me.
rolls.
So this is a famous.
You know.
So this is a famous streamer. His name is Finster.
Oh, that's the one that you showed me about that one picture.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think so. As you can see, he is dressing feminine, but he is also a boy. You know what I mean? He also, if you're wondering, because I know you may be thinking,
I think it's kind of wild because it kind of looks like a woman.
Yeah, but like, also, those aren't real tits. He has like a boob plate that he puts over his pecs to give him boobs on stream, and he was actually banned by because they said he was playing with his fake boobs a little bit too much while he was trying to fix his bra or something on stream. Right. So this is
Who's the bike queen?
What? Bi queen? I think she's referring to you, partner.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm actually straight.
Yo, the bi people get another L. When will you all learn?
But you can take me out on a date.
Oh man.
If a girl asked me out, I'd be okay.
Oh, you wouldn't date a girl, but you get free food from her?
No, I mean I would still pay for my part. I mean, like I'd go on a girl date.
Terrible news. Yeah, another L.
I got asked out by a girl in high school, and then she flashed her tits at me and literally in class. It was scary. I was like, girl, that's not how you pick up other girls.
Help! Help! You can't do this to me.
She's trying to cancel me.
What? Who?
Look, I have too many boy problems, and I'm too scared to add girl problems.
What's the other famous femboy guy? His like that's Sneaky, right? It's Cloud9 Sneaky. Is that correct? Be careful. There may be porn here.
It says porn on his thing.
That is not true.
Yes, he does.
Okay, so here's Sneaky. He likes to. Oh, so we have like there's 3 of these. Okay, they're all sensitive media.
Can I see your search history?
No, you can't actually.
Someone call 911 right now.
You cannot. What?
I'm gonna tell your mom.
About what?
Your search history.
What do you think's in there? Nastiness? What's in your search history? You know what? Give me your phone. What's in your search history?
Literally about Vegas.
Yeah?
I'm just wondering where I want to go.
Mhm.
You want to check out?
No, I'm good.
I never do anything bad.
What do you mean bad? Yeah?
I'm a child of God.
Oh yeah? Is that what you
Can you tell him that? Good pictures for me.
Oh, I was
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, I said, is that what you said when you went over to his house the other day? Yeah, this is how Sneaky likes to dress sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do got a booty, but like what he does and this is what he just looks like normally.
Oh,
I know, right? It's a crazy juxtaposition, but he does like to dress like a girl sometimes. And I think if I remember correctly, his girlfriend likes to help him do his Patreon like costume.
Oh shit, that actually helped a lot.
I don't know. There's a little bit of bulge in that picture. I'm not sure if I can do that actually. You guys have seen Sneaky before, like what?
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother. You guys have seen Sneaky before,
He's
like
really
what?
showing me naked women over here. I mean, femboys.
Yeah, he's not naked, but I don't know. Like, you guys have seen Sneaky before, right? Have you guys not seen Sneaky? Bark, bark. Censor it? I'm not taking the time to censor it. Damn word. Anyway, I definitely can't show that.
They scrolling through?
No, not at the moment.
Okay,
No, that's off stream. This monitor, like nothing that I pull up will ever show up on stream.
Oh, so you moved everything over here and moved
This meme is very real.
Yeah, but it's mostly for you to like view it easier. But I can like move it back if it's like easier to like look over here.
This is a stream of God.
I don't know who Sneaky is. Sneaky is a professional League of Legends video game player who likes to cosplay women. Like, just dress up in lingerie sometimes and take like really high quality level pictures.
Because he does my OnlyFans?
No, he has a Patreon, so he doesn't.
Still make money off of it then.
He does make money off of it.
So technically,
I mean, he can sure, but I guess I have an OnlyFans too. I guess because like you can subscribe on the website for $5 and it doesn't go to a big corporation, and you get subs and you get to show up on the stream. It's an incredible deal.
Chris to take me out to eat.
Oh yeah, is that what I do now? You throw cake in my face. You nag me all day at the gym about other men that you're staring at, and then you're like, "Can you buy me food?" And then you go to the bathroom and then throw up.
Yeah.
I can't have anything nice.
No.
Shark got a GF. This is not my partner. No, we are not dating.
What the frick?
Normal friend, woman friend.
Yeah, we can have. He's my best friend that listens to all my problems.
Yeah. Shark is straight by Greek standards. He only likes women and femboys. So true.
I've been staring at men at the gym when they stare at me, and whoever breaks the eye contact first is a little.
Oh really?
And that ain't me.
Is that why you can't respect men who break eye contact with you at the gym?
There was
because,
this
like,
guy, literally, he matched with me on Tinder, and he's all like, "Yeah, I've seen you at the gym," and I was like, "What the frick?" And then another guy's all like, "Yeah, I saw you at the gym." So like, I cannot even be on Tinder anymore because they're all at the gym. They all stare at me. See,
You got, like,
I
a
knew
group.
they'd be staring at me.
Well, you don't have to stare at somebody to know they're at the gym. I mean, like, they don't have to be.
No, this guy literally was like, he saw me at the gym and he's
Yeah?
like, "Yeah, I saw you at the treadmill and stuff." And I was like, "Okay." And then later he's like, "Yeah, I saw you at work and you were walking out." I was like, "Okay, why are you letting me know all this information? I have yet to see you in person."
Yeah, that's why when I like preliminarily stalk women to like their like life and what they do and the times where they are and aren't places, I usually just like
hotties, though.
Yeah, I usually just like don't tell them about that part, and like I just keep it in the back of my mind, just to kind of like whip it out sometimes. I'm like, oh, then you can what thing you can do is like, so if they work like at a certain part of town, they could be like, you could be like, oh, like if you're around, I'm not sure if you are, but if you're ever around this part of town, we should do something. And then she'll go like, well, just so you know, like it's wild because I actually work over there. And you're like, what? What a coincidence! That's so it would be so easy for you to come. Just come out to the I'll be right there. And they'll be like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. He thinks so far ahead.
But what I mean is like I also just been working on my eye contact because I feel like people just like stare at me and I'm like, I need to work on it. So when I'm like talking to you, sometimes I'm like, no, I'm gonna stare at you. I'm gonna look at you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that eye contact because it's like.
Do you like to break eye contact a lot?
Yeah. I also got taught that you can like stare at the top of their forehead and they're gonna think.
No, I can very much tell you're staring at the top of my forehead. I get.
Okay, I'm gonna start looking at this.
I mean, like you can. I mean, it's fine.
Like when I was talking to Pete because he came to me earlier.
Yeah.
He was all like talking, and I was just all like, I was looking at his eyes, like he got. Yeah.
Damn boy.
But
I mean, you can like looking at like the tip of their nose, or something like the tip of their nose, like one cheek or something along those lines. I don't think there's any problem with like breaking eye contact. It's just like you need to know. That like, there's no problem with breaking eye contact. It's just like if you break eye contact too much and for too long, people will get the impression that you're not listening. But for me personally,
I get that.
Yeah, they're like, are you are you
literally I can multitask.
Yeah, like are you
like I'm a little like
yeah, you get the question like, oh, are you bored or am I like bothering you or like are you busy or something? I'm just not looking
on it. That's what I've been working on. And
I don't know.
What best way to work at it than at the gym?
Yeah, I don't know. I've always had like super strong eye contact. I noticed even when I was like a little kid, when I was like watching TV, I would be like staring like directly into the eyes of like the characters. Yeah, huge eyes, massive. I can see all.
I also like to make people feel very intimidated because sometimes they think I'm a little too nice. But I'm like, deep down inside, you don't know the real me.
They're always scared. I mean, they're always like a little bit of fear because you are still Hispanic,
What do you think? Oh, you really because I'm Hispanic or Latina, you're always like, you like have those crazy like the crazy girls, the Hispanic girls. You all.
I didn't say that.
Crazy.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't.
You're like, were you the one wearing the pants in the relationship and stuff?
I didn't. I asked you that question because the way you talked about the relationship made it seem so. You said that you were the one like doing like all the work, and so I asked, did you feel like you were wearing the pants? And you're like, yeah. I said she just has a strong personality, so like if like the guy's personality isn't strong enough to like take the lead, then she just will, and she'll like dominate him.
See, that's why I can't with T. I rejected him and pretty much told me, do I have to move on?
Because he's a weak beta male.
Well, he's super sweet. He's a kind guy, like perfect type of guy. But his personality
Beta.
is too bland. Like literally, I will overtake him.
Yeah. You'll just consume him, right?
Yeah,
and he'll just kind of be there, and you'll like kind of drag him around like a dog.
Too much. We're like total opposites.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my personality is too much for him to handle, and I don't know why he likes me. I'm like, dude, do you not see this? I'm gonna be wearing the pants in the relationship if I did go out with him. Like,
well, I mean,
that's why I like P because P. Tracks higher.
Well, I mean, like the big thing is just because like I mean, if you're gonna. If you're just gonna like take the lead, he's like, holy crap, I got a free ride. What the hell? I mean, it's pretty easy if your girlfriend's just like, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, and you're like, yes, babe. All right, fine. I mean, if you like, because like in their head it's just like, oh, they're like happy and everything, and that can work out and they can be fine. But if you want like if you feel more comfortable in your femininity by like having the man be like a little bit more willing to take charge and lead like situations in the
like
relationship.
I said, a relationship won't work unless the man is really more interested or more like I guess in love than the girl.
You think so?
Yeah, but a girl has to also meet him up.
You know what I learned? It was super weird. I saw a study the other day where they kind of like looked at how men tip versus how women tip, and I kind of like expected men to like tip pretty women more. Right, but we found out that like actually what they saw was that women actually tip men that they think that are like prettier more than men tip women that So if you're like a really hot guy and you work in a place that gets a lot of girls, then you'll just be making more money than a pretty girl that gets a lot of guys. Right? You wish you were a pretty boy? Can you imagine how much money a
Would it be a hot guy, guys?
small femboy would make? That's crazy.
I don't want to see.
If you want to be you think if you be a hot guy, don't they? Isn't there like a filter of that like on?
I'd be like a fuckboy or something.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, look at me how I am as a girl.
Yeah, you'd have gonorrhea like 3 times by now. Actually, if I'm gonna be honest with you. This makes sense to me, honestly, because women be simping. They say we simp. People are like, girls can't simp. Girls can't. All girls do is simp. Okay.
That is true. Yeah.
We get clowned on for not like making contact. Girls will see a guy and then just like stare at him from across the room and be like, I can't believe he didn't notice me.
Simper. No, he be simping. I'm not gonna just start.
No, go ahead, try and go ahead, trying to simp. No, go.
It's about what we talked. The one you randomly texted me one day.
Randomly texted you. What is that? That is pretty funny. I didn't simp. It was just like I texted.
You agreed with it though.
I was like, whatever. I guess we'll see what happens, right? The Coral was like, I know it was muted. I muted it so she could tell me what she was talking about. I texted Coral last night when I got back to my phone, and I was like, Coral, this is so weird. This girl that I was like talking to for like like one day, just like I sent her like a picture of me. It wasn't even like a super like slutty picture or anything.
Not all women. Me, I don't simp. I got them simping for me, and I gym every day and work. And then maybe get drunk every once in a while.
You absolutely simp.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
You absolutely simp.
Nobody.
Yes, you do.
Who?
I mean that guy that you were like that you couldn't get out of your head that you talked about every single time that we went to the gym. Literally every single time. Stared at him from across the gym. Literally every single time. Tried to go to talk to him every single time.
And
every time we're in the middle of a every time we're because I finally told you that you need to go fix it.
Because I needed to communicate.
Yeah.
I can't communicate.
Yeah, like we would be having a conversation and she'd like stay there. She would like stand there completely still like a deer in headlights and be like, behind me, he's there, as he would be like talking to his friends and then like doing a couple of push-ups. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, lady? Fucking who? And she like simping all the time. Yeah, I know that you were simping. You were the one that decided to like go up to him. Most women would just be like, I'll just go for him, and then if he doesn't, they'll just go. Like I know you were simping because you're simping. You were simping. Yeah. That's mad simp energy. Yo, most girls just sit there and wait. You were like, I gotta do something because you needed him because you were simping for him because you're a simp. Okay.
I got too many hoes down my line.
Debated. Yeah, and you still kept thinking about him because you were simping.
Because he's my main hoe.
Because you're his number one simp. You know? I mean, he never texted you back, so.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. She's trying to run away. She's trying to run away
from the argument. Yeah.
No, I was like talking to this one girl for like 2 days, and I sent her a picture of me. It wasn't even like slutty or anything, and she was like, "Oh, you're cute. I'm gonna make you my boyfriend." And I was like, "Huh?"
Let me tell you. Let me see the text first.
I was like, "Huh?"
He texts me, and he's all like, he said, and it's at 12:14 a.m. and I said no.
Damn.
Right away.
All
I
sorts
just
of
replied no.
all sorts of fucked
It
up.
could have been him dying or something, and I said no. And he's like, I started flirting with this girl on Snap, and within 5 texts, she said we're dating now. I said, what the fuck? Say no. And then he's all like, she kind of cute though. I told her I'd take her on a date. Oh.
But
Technically are agreeing.
no, because I took the control back, so I was like, I guess I'll take you on a date. Sure.
I said, then take her out, and he said, little crazy. You should know. I respect the confidence. And I said,
it is a bit insane.
I said, you like crazy girls, and he said, she's my girlfriend now, I guess. And I said a crying emoji.
No, she sent that in between me like making my actual response, and it was like, what was that? It was like, I don't like crazy girls. That's defamation. That's defamation. I tolerate them.
Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, wait. My calendar's over. Fuck. Okay.
And then he said, she's gonna kill me. I just... How she does... What's sitting on my head?
Everybody's a little simpy?
Yeah.
You think so?
It doesn't matter, yeah, because there's something you're gonna like that you want something.
Yeah.
You would, you know?
Yeah. Boy pussy?
This stream's amazing.
Is that what you're looking for?
No.
Alright. Yes.
I told him we should make a podcast.
Oh, should we?
I think it would be so funny.
I thought it'd be interesting to make a podcast with Morek, but she's busy. She's a busy girl. I don't know. What would our podcast be about? What would we even do?
Anything.
You're literally
Dating
just some lady.
advice or like me.
Yeah, I didn't say you were lame. I said you were just some lady. I didn't say you weren't interesting.
Am I not good at talking? Then I guess I'm not.
I don't know. What do you? All right. What's today's podcast about?
You're talking about women earlier.
Yeah.
Women about this lady, how she's
Okay.
she's stupid.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to watch much. I was only watching a little bit, so I can come. I was gonna knock on your window.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and right when I started walking toward your window, your mama answered the fucking Christian.
Oh
I was
my
like,
goodness.
Oh, she got me going.
Yeah, you just walking through our like flower bed
Yeah.
to like knock on the window. You
Because
weirdo.
You wouldn't answer.
I'm chilling. I was wondering what the dogs were barking for. I thought the parents like ordered something along those lines. Coral and Shark is a very good title already. What about like Coral Reef?
No, don't use my real name.
Oh, okay.
I hate my name.
You hate your name?
Yeah.
What if Miss Hernandez?
No.
It's not a name.
No.
Okay, I was wondering. I was just trying to be racist really quick.
Because they're gonna go search me up.
That is true. They will find you and then see all of your like booty pics that you post online, and you should be charging for those instead. Yes. Yeah. But no, like I told you, I thought it would be funny. Like once I'm like down to the weight that I want to be, and then I start to like really tone up, that we could do like a collab booty pic in the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With us both like turned around in the mirror, and then you snap the picture. Would you be upset if I was like really toned and then I had like a big booty?
I'd be really sad.
You think so?
No,
I'd be sad.
I don't want such a big booty. I just want mine to get like a little, just a little bit, and like tone.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been getting there slowly.
Yeah.
I do want some nice quads.
Okay. I'm just like gonna try to draw her legs.
Crazy. Good work. I just thought it'd be funny to do like a collab booty pic. I just thought it would be like really funny.
Oh,
and then I upload it to Twitter.
Think about it, guys. Let us know. Maybe we'd do a podcast. I'd make time for it.
Yeah.
We could make it. I feel like we could talk about anything.
We can talk about anything and everything.
We could be like, it could be therapy.
You keep up with like I don't know, like Pop culture? Because I don't know. Sometimes.
Yeah.
What's a new meme in pop culture? Anything crazy? No. Okay. All right. Well.
I'm trying to think.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. It's been a really fun
Here, let's
episode.
talk
Thanks for
about my
watching the
traumatic
podcast and
childhood.
have a great time.
Oh my god. No.
Shot down, dead immediately. The Good Christian Podcast. So true. What's your favorite Bible verse? Just pick one. Go ahead. There's like a lot of them.
E169.
But there's a lot of quotes in
I
it.
used to have one real.
It's like a whole book. Like, all you need to do is there's probably another one in the back of you. You know, like any, I mean, like it could be like a little bit of like a Genesis or something.
Like when
a little bit of
I
like
took the
Job.
classes and I got my confirmation,
Yeah.
my baptized and everything, the very first thing they told me,
Yeah. I would just make you talk about Revelations. It'd be so sick. What? Oh, it's because like Revelations and Corinthians, those are the controversial books. Austin 316. Oh, 316? What's that? The price of unleaded gas? Oh man. Oh, dude. Gas prices these days. Got 'em.
I literally had like 20 miles left. I was like, what the frick? I forgot to fill up my car.
I'm dying.
My car's all like, I'm thirsty. And I put the thing in and it's
help
like,
me.
go, 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 go.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I really hate when I have to refill my tank when it's almost completely empty because it reminds me about how much money gas is.
Me too. I like to just do it when it's half.
How much does it take to fill up your tank if you had to take gas?
Right now, it took up 30, like.
I think it takes like 60 to fill up mine.
So usually I use premium, but I stopped using premium.
I can't not use premium. All the cars that we have use premium, period.
But this is the gas prices usually normally that are in.
I just can't feed. Yeah, I can't feed my car
So when
slop.
I moved from Utah to over here,
Yeah.
and I came and it was like $1 or $2. I was like, damn. I was like, so
Oh my
much
goodness.
I keep saving on gas.
Yeah, you should have brought like a cardboard box or something to like fill the gas into, and then you could like keep it at your house, and then you can take it back to you. What? Does it expire? Put it in the refrigerator. Put it in the freezer, dumbass. Just put it in the What do you mean? It expires? Put it in the freezer. Close the bag.
Okay.
Put it in the freezer.
Hey.
$60? Well, it's like premium and it's a really big tank, so I think it's like 62, 65, depending on like the price of gas and everything. It's about $60. Yeah. I know for a fact I usually stop at $55 and it's not full. If it's like almost like barely like.
Can you
just a little bit.
stream like on your phone or on a device?
I can
like,
stream from my phone, yeah.
You should make segments where you go out and stream.
Yeah?
Yeah, like
I just don't want to
like a
dox
segment,
myself. But
like eating, or like a segment like where we go to the gym and we're teaching them how to work out. That should be funny.
Yeah, segment go to the gym. Would you guys like to see me lift up a piece of metal and then put it back down again?
When he's at the gym, it's his world. He owns the fucking gym.
I really don't think I have a presence like that.
Oh yeah, me and Chance agree on that.
I was just like, it's time to work out. It's workout time. Because I can't be there like all day, and I got a lot of workout. I got a lot of stuff to do. It takes a lot of mental energy to do some of the workouts because they hurt a lot. They hurt a lot. Like I can't tell you.
Stare at myself in the mirror.
Yeah,
like,
you see how long it takes me to like get ready for a set of squats.
And then I sit there and it stresses me out because I'm not freaking going at it.
Because I'm like, I have to get the crying out, and then I have to pull myself into the first of
What
like
does he
15.
drive? He drives a Corvette.
Don't tell them that. What the hell? You weren't supposed to say that.
He drives Ford Focus.
Yeah, there you go.
He drives a Ford F-150.
It's not my car. I don't have a car. It's
He used to drive a BMW.
My parents have two cars. Like a normal car and then a car for like when they want to like do stuff. And so it's not like a new Corvette or anything. I think it's a 2007. so it's a pretty
What kind of car do you guys
relatively
think
cheap
I
used
drive?
one.
You better not fucking say a Nissan, not first.
Yeah, she drives a shitty Toyota Corolla that smells like ass. It smells like girl ass, and not even the good type.
My car smells good. Shut up, because you're carless and I had to come and pick you up.
Damn, what the fuck? What the hell?
The very first time
That's
we
so
hung
rude.
out after I moved back, you're like, help. You're gonna have to come and get me.
I was why did I say?
Yeah, you said you were having car problems or something.
I think it was like gas. I don't think I had like all the money to like. Oh, actually, I remember. I just didn't want to pay for gas, so I was just like, I can get her to pick me up instead.
You're like, I'm gonna use her for gas.
I was like, my car's having a problem. Yeah, the problem is that I didn't want to have to pay for gas, so I was just like, hey, pick me up. Sorry. I mean, it worked out, didn't it? It was all fine. It worked out perfectly. Step one, boys. Remember to get what you need out of other girls. Yeah. Exposed. Yeah, I know, right? Exposed is called again.
I don't know when my name. You guys can call me Cory.
Corey.
C-O-R-I, Cory.
Corey's in the house?
Yeah, that's what everybody calls me. They call me that at work too.
Does anyone call you Stinky? Yeah? I love calling people Stinky. It's so funny. It's always hilarious.
Yeah, Cory.
Hey. Write that
Let's play
down.
some Bad Bunny right now.
I don't listen to. I don't know who the hell I still barely know who Bad Bunny is. Is there like a Bad Bunny song that I know? It's like one of those songs where it was like everywhere and like everybody kind of knows. Like what is it? She's on the phone, boys. Now what? A Ford Fiesta? Yeah, because when the girls hop in the car, it's always a party. Stinky streamer. Isn't Bad Bunny a Twitch streamer?
No.
I beg of you to go outside. I love you. I love you. Please go outside more. I love you. I say this with love. It's not spelled like that either.
Have you heard that one?
Am I wrong though? Wait. Turn that bitch up.
No, you don't want to get in.
No, it'll be fine. We're on Twitch. It doesn't matter.
Have you heard that one? Bruh, you're trying to get my card details?
Oh, what? What'd I do?
You pulled out my Apple Pay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to.
Were you gonna
I was trying to.
slide it up your
I was
butt
gonna.
crack?
Yeah, I was gonna read the 3 spicy numbers in the back.
No, we can't.
I don't think I've heard. No, I haven't heard that song before. It may just be
This
because
meme
I'm
is very
racist
real.
though. So I'm not sure yet. What's your favorite song right now?
Perreando sola.
It's a Spanish song.
Oh, what kind of? What's my favorite song right now?
Yeah.
I've been listening to Pierce the Veil. King for a Day.
Isn't that the type of music that the emo girls listen to in like middle school?
No, this is the music that I've been listening to when I'm trying to get pumped up for my deadlifts.
Oh, for work? Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, I listen usually to like everything.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Mary.
If it's like rave music,
Yeah.
The Last Goodbye, that one's a good song. I listen to country music. I listen to
Yeah, a little yeehaw. So what? When you're so when you I don't hear what you're listening to. You're telling me when you get under the bar and you're.
I've been
Really?
listening to like a really hype song and then a Mexican song comes on, or like a country song or something like really sad, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we're gonna use this song.
All right, a couple extra reps. I
They're like,
got
"What are you
friends
listening
in low places.
Yeah, they're gonna have a concert in Nashville, and I wanted to go with the guy that I was talking to, but he
And
couldn't go because he's gonna be
chases
in
my
like
blues
Michigan
away.
or something. So we're about to.
And I'll be okay. What are you laughing about? Cause I'm not big on soul places.
The bar I went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you can take me to the bar. What are you gonna try and get me drunk? You gonna You trying to get me drunk, huh? And then what? And when I get up, you're gonna like say you definitely didn't put something in my drink, huh? And then when I'm like, oh man, I'm feeling a little bit tired, you're gonna be like, it's okay, you can sleep at my place, huh? And then when I get back, you're gonna like pull me like into the room and then lock the door behind me as I'm like, man, my head doesn't feel okay, and you're like, you can make it feel better, huh? And then I wake up the next morning and you're
Shut that back. No, I'll probably get one of your fans and throw her in there with you.
Stop trying to get me in trouble with fans. There are no.
Stop trying to
There
get
are
me
no.
in trouble.
There are no. You're the one who's like, I'm gonna cancel you first when I was like teaching you how to lift. There are no fans in my audience that would like to date me, anyways. So it doesn't even matter. Because I'm not like one of those super cute streamers, okay? They're like streamers out there, and they're like, they're known for being really pretty.
Guys, I apologize.
Yeah, I got that channel. Yeah, man, I got that channel 5 raise. Assault, 100%. No, I'm not like those other cute streamers, all right, who can like get by on it. I don't like. This is like the first time I've like shown my thighs while I've been streaming. Okay.
Really?
So yeah, I'm just
them too,
bro. Stop. I'm not like one of them. So people don't come here. People don't come here because I'm cute. They come here for my memes and my big brain takes until I make them uncomfortable and then they leave.
Just kidding.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Yeah, they like it when you
come here because they're like, oh, who's that girl?
woman. Hello, Shark brought a woman in. I think it's mostly because they don't believe that I think it's because like just your average streamer is like a pretty weird person, and so it's very unlikely for them to be like good around women. So like the likelihood of like one keeping like a girl around and not like scaring the hoe away is like pretty low. He's a bit of a goober, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't say what, I'm gonna get in trouble or something?
You can't say what?
Not a Channel 5 streamer. There's a guy, his name is Andrew Cullihan. He was recently canceled because minimum 10 women came out and said he like abused and or assaulted them. And he was like, damn. And then he was like, damn, sorry guys. And then he left and he hasn't been back since.
No, it's you.
Me?
Yeah, they say you're cute.
Nah. I'm not, I'm like, I'm kind of like, okay, in a very limited degree, I'm similar to Andrew in the sense of we're both not like super attractive, but the difference is he has the clout enough to be able to get near women, and I'm just a guy, and so I stay at home.
You can get women.
No, I can't. What do you mean you see my DMs? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What DMs have you seen?
We still have the same email on your.
Oh my what?
Twitter.
Wait, you logged into my Twitter? What?
I think maybe.
I do still have the same password and an email on my Twitter. That is true.
I know.
Yeah. So what? While I'm like having like little moments with what does she know? Merrick, you're fucked. I'm sorry. It's over for you. Holy shit. Because it's not me. It's like it's what people say to me. Like Merrick's, Merrick's done.
Chris is, Shark is a really.
You can call me Chris. It's fine.
It's because they fucking bully me every fucking time I call you.
It's funny bullying you, especially when you have a reaction.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
He can't see it himself that he's a good guy and everything,
I'm so
and
canceled.
that your fans love you, and that you are a cute guy. It's like me. I can't tell when people like me or when guys think I'm attractive. I still don't find myself attractive.
You've come a long way.
Thank you.
I don't think you were ever unattractive.
Recognize me. Parents are like,
who the fuck is this? Who is this woman at my home?
I'm the girl that you think I'm hanging out with Chris.
Yeah. This is the little Hispanic girl who used to live across the road.
Yeah,
I've already doxed him. Don't worry. Yeah, Rez is canceled, bro. If you could see what some of these streamers have been putting into their like Twitter circles, you'd be like, these people are crazy.
Are you part of their Twitter
If
circle?
you saw half the things that I see while scrolling through that damn app, you'd be kerfuzzled. You know what I mean? You don't even know what I've seen some of them do to pumpkins.
Pumpkin?
No, you can't actually. You cannot imagine what they did. It's very worrisome.
Last name.
Pumpkin?
No, they say that your last name.
Christian middle name Ghostpaw? No, they got me. They got me. No, it's over. Holy shit. No. What is my name? It's my dad's name. You said it was a secret, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to accidentally leak the fact that that you were actually married to a famous streamer XQC.
Christian booty consumer.
That's actually why she lives. I mean, like, if it's out, it might as well be out. That's the reason why she lives in Texas now, is because she wants to get as far away from XQC as possible and Quebec as possible. So she decided to live in the southern end of Texas, away from Canada and Montreal and Quebec.
The froggy.
Hmm?
I like when they use it.
Oh, you like it when they use the pepes and the pipos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Pepe
You
hands.
need to put one in for me.
What, like a, what do you mean, like one for you? Like
No,
a Hispanic peepo?
A little bean.
A little bean?
I'm joking.
Wait.
Because I'm a bean. I'm not gonna say the rest of it.
Make it is there a Hispanic Pepe? Oh, there you go.
What
What about any of these?
No.
What about this one?
No.
Arriba! Yeah?
You're being really racist.
What do you mean? I just typed in Hispanic Pepe frog. What about this one? Isn't that one cute? Look at him.
Is that supposed to be a girl?
Wait, no, I think that's Rambo, partner. I don't think that's a. So basically, what we're looking at is just like right here. It's like. There you go. There you go. You don't like any of these?
No.
What about Baja Pepe? Yeah, that one. That's the one you want to add.
No, just kidding.
Okay, makes sense. Not even the baby Maraca one.
He looks ugly.
He looks ugly.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
Bean.
Well, just wanna, but one that's literally just a bean.
Yeah.
Bean Pepe frog. Yeah. How about that?
No.
You like those? Huh?
They're so funny.
Is that what you need? Yeah. It's exactly what you needed. What are you talking about? Look at him. He's typing on the keyboard. There you go.
No.
TOS. Bro. I'm sorry. I was about to call her Haley. Holy shit. I'm starting to get all the girls mixed up in my head. It's so over, dude.
He only got two girlfriends.
Yeah. I have more, but a lot of them are online.
Yeah, but you're
the real ones?
in real life.
Yeah.
IRL.
Yeah, IRL women. Well, I mean, there's like also Gabri.
Oh, I still have her as a friend.
Yeah, Gabri's great. We were gonna hang out sometime.
She has a big booty. She has a nice body.
Damn, what the hell?
Gabri.
What is
I
this?
told her she's hot.
What is this objectification of women? Yeah, she has a huge ass. Listen,
Those pictures you took of her,
I have.
were pretty.
They were good pictures. I thought her face looked great.
Have you edited any of my pictures?
I have not edited any of your pictures. I haven't had the time yet. I've been preparing like segments and stuff.
It's okay.
No, I mean like I don't know. I just when girls take pictures, sometimes they ask like, "Hello, could you accentuate my butt?" And I was like, you know what? Okay.
No, he doesn't edit my pictures like that. He just edits the colors.
Well, I it's just like color grading, framing, all that,
Yeah, he has a
all
whole
that type of stuff.
portfolio of
Yeah,
me.
she had me take a picture of her upskirt, so while we were there.
Don't look bad.
I have noticed that when I go on photo shoots with girls, sometimes they'll be pulling shit like that. They're like,
Yeah,
haha.
the milk bath.
Yeah, like the milk bath photo shoot. I saw her tits, which is peculiar, but it did happen. Well, I was like, what, you remember how it happened? Yeah, it wasn't my fault. I turned around to.
Okay, that's all I can do for today.
Like charging my other, I had my other like
Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm definitely gonna just move. I just have the line art section tomorrow. I might finish up Rusty's and start adding on to the tables. But besides that, I don't really have anything left to do. I think. Yeah.
And I was like, pardon? I was like, excuse me. I'm sorry. And she was like, oh, whoops. Sorry. Classic. You know the girl.
Yeah, so I'll finish that. One thing I want to add before I head out, though.
I wasn't like, I didn't throw up, but I was like, I felt like I was in her personal space or something. I thought I like interfered with a bit of a moment, but at the same time, I'm in the room too, lady. Because if I was like changing or something, and you were like, and you turned around, you wouldn't like catch me like turn back around with like my balls in my hand. That's how you know my pants out.
You're
like,
oh, let me just.
I'm like inspecting my dick. Still there. I see. Same the same dark spot from way back then. No, I was just like, what the hell is happening? Nothing like that happened with Gabby. She was it was perfectly fine. It was a really fun photo shoot. That has some of my favorite pictures I've ever taken.
I've been telling him that I want a photo shoot, and
yeah?
he won't give me one.
What do you mean I won't give you one? You're busy. And
No, you're busy.
I mean, I am
even
busy.
Answer your text.
While I'm working.
I know. And then chances are like, yeah, Chris is always busy. You can't take him out of that room. I'm like, yes, I can. Watch. Hey, Jim.
All right. Listen. When they ask me to go places, I go.
Like a picnic.
When they ask me to go places and I catch it, I typically go with them. I did say this year I wanted to be able to like go out more, and so typically when you all ask, I'll even like skip streams sometimes where I was like I'm about to stream, but then I'll get a message and they're like, you want to go somewhere, and I'm like, you know what, okay, because I typically just don't, and it's been like a really long time since I've hung out with friends or whatever, so I was like I should probably sacrifice some time streaming to
where should we go actually?
Do stuff. What you want? You want to go somewhere? You want to go up in Louisville? You want to go to like Dave and Buster's? Is there a Dave and Buster's in Louisville? You don't know? Is there like?
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of like having this like.
Can I T-bone somebody with a go-kart? Or will they kick me out?
I did with my cousin, and I flipped her off of it.
Oh yeah, fuck that bitch.
I drove up. I was like, first place.
Not today.
Dude, she's over here recording. Crash.
What have you done?
They're like, fam, please don't do that. I got my way.
Oh well, if she didn't want to get hit, then she shouldn't be like. She should drive better. Like
This one, I kind of feel. I want the claw covering the mouth.
Goodness.
Okay.
Food that we don't have here. I've never had Indian food.
You never had Indian food?
And I want to have like pho or barbecue.
Yeah. You wanna eat how the Asians eat?
Yeah.
Some pho.
Crap.
We have like a. Yeah, got him. No, we have a nice like Korean restaurant around here. It's pretty cool. We could go back there again. It's just like I feel like we had like a bit of a bad reputation because last time when we went with I went with like Shane and Patrick, and and so it was all four of us, and so like if all
Yeah, I'm just like trying to get this all like put together really well.
Yeah,
and it's not that I need this part drawn, obviously. It's more so I want this structure down really well enough for her body. And the boobs could probably be better, definitely.
This like 40-year-old woman, this male.
It's really fun doing this, so I've been having a lot of fun with this.
Who like broke up with her
And then I'll work on the
she's like not married anymore.
thing else. It's really fun.
She was like, damn, she's like, I dig that lady down. I'll go catch a cougar, 100%. And then like and I was like, yeah, man, so true. and then, but like right behind us, kind of like the distance between like you and the pillow was, or even like a little closer was, maybe it's just me like making it feel closer because it was I like.
Okay.
Freaking who's the guy who directed the Jaws movie, who's known for that like zoom in while also like my bad, like zoom out while also like changing the perspective on the lens. Spielberg. Yeah, like maybe it just felt like that like Spielberg like zoom out to me, like everything just kind of getting bigger. Yeah, the dolly zoom that made it feel closer, but like the dude turned around and he was like, "Hey man, we have our kid here. Can you please stop?" And then I looked over and it was like him, like this 5-year-old kid, as he's talking about going doggy and blowing the back out of a cougar to put more kids in her, and then his wife, all like at a table, just like, and while the kids just like try to pick up like a dumpling and eat it, and I was like, we're sorry, we can go. It was
okay.
It was mad embarrassing. But yeah, we can go back sometime. I'd love to hurry.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna probably play some games for a little bit. I might play a little bit of Bomberman. And then, wait, I'm done streaming. What the fuck? Fuck y'all. Bye.
Yeah, you'll be the adult?